console Q&A, ayy. We at the 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 console Q&A, ayy. This the console Q&A, ayy. Look. Submit your songs, submit your songs. Good or bad, right or wrong. Played a new song for my friends, but I don't know what they'll say. So I think before I'll send, hit up console Q&A. Sax for me one time. Console Q&A, ayy. We at the 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 console Q&A, ayy. This the console Q&A, ayy. Look. Submit your songs, submit your songs. Good or bad, right or wrong. Played a new song for my friends, but I don't know what they'll say. So I think before I'll send, hit up console Q&A. Sax for me one time. We at the console Q&A, ayy. 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 This the console Q&A, ayy. Look. Submit your songs, submit your songs. Good or bad, right or wrong. Played a new song for my friends, but I don't know what they'll say. So I think before I'll send, hit up console Q&A. Console Q&A.
sax for me one time.
Take a look, Ashton. crib so we could sin on purpose, fulfill our urges. Girl, you know that I deserve it. Come back to the crib so we could sin on purpose, fulfill our urges. Girl, you know that I deserve it. Girl, I can't believe I searched for you my whole damn life. How could you be wasting time on other guys? You know what it is, the feelings I give for you, baby. The feelings that I give you, know
I need love too. Come fuck with a little. Cause these drugs ain't doing nothing. Cause these drugs ain't doing nothing, baby. Come just for me, pick you apart to see what other flaws you need. Me, you and I this week.
Can't believe I searched for you my whole damn life. How could you be wasting time on other guys? You know what it is, the feelings I give for you, baby. The feelings that I give you, know. Come back to the crib so we can sing on purpose, fulfill our urges. Girl, you know that I deserve it. Come back to the crib so we can sing on purpose, fulfill our urges. Girl, you know that I deserve it. Girl, I can't believe I searched for you my whole damn life. How could you be wasting time on other guys? You know what it is, the feelings I give for you, baby. The feelings that I give you.
As the moon strikes 12, the clock strikes noon. That's what we're doing today.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Hello.
Hello.
How is everybody today? Let's turn this down a little bit. Turn it to the BG music. I got it here. Hello.
Hola.
Let's see. Let's look at our levels. A little bit low. Well, that's me.
Actually, I'm a little low. It's so weird because
I don't know what happens. Hey. Okay. Now we're
hey,
now we're in your earlobes. What are we doing, man? What's going on, guys? What's happening, peeps? Let's switch this camera over here so you guys can see us up close and personal. Yeah.
Rate us M for mature for the double knee exposure.
Yeah, might as well. Thighs are out, legs are out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Think of all the people that are missing it right now.
I know, right? Everybody.
Everybody.
It's okay. You guys can see wee later.
That's on our Patreon.
It is on my OnlyFans account where I release all kinds of dark-skinned man content that refers to shoulders and traps. Let me stop. What is going on, friends and family? We'll turn our attention to you over here. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. It's been a pretty chill one for me. That doesn't mean it wasn't busy, but pretty chill.
Yeah. It's I just get a kick out of how we both do this thing where we're just like, because we don't have to work this week, so we're just stress-free.
Yeah, it's easy.
Detoxing.
It's like a reminder to tell my brain stop.
Yep.
It's just like, okay.
You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, we're fine. It's
Yep.
like a constantly remembering you're okay.
Yep.
Super random awesome guy says John would just get free money if he did an OnlyFans. Isn't that what OnlyFans is?
I thought so.
Oh, so you're saying if I didn't post anything, I would just get,
It would
I would
just
just
get
have
the mo-
subscribers because it's like maybe one day,
It's the hope.
maybe I'll do that. Like I'm surprised nobody's done that yet. Like Beyonce, like starts an OnlyFans account and she's
Just
like,
post
yeah,
like one picture that's like verified.
yeah, she's like, yeah, this is me, and then people are just sitting there like, maybe one day, like,
Uh-huh.
holy shit, maybe, and then she just keeps raising the price
Yep.
on them. I think
It's
we
like
just figured out.
$100 for the Beyonce.
We just figured out something way more lucrative. Now it can get all the way up to like 10,000. So it's like, yeah, I pay 10,000 a month for like the Beyonce OnlyFans. Like one day, bro.
One day.
One
It's
day.
a promise. Thanks for the new follow, Dreamy Jan.
Oh, that's the corner demon.
Oh, that's the.
Yeah. Shouts out.
She's gonna unfriend us.
She probably doesn't even know how to chat yet. Don't call me that. Yeah. Oh no, she knows how to chat. All right. Sorry about that. Welcome.
Crazy block. Yeah. Exactly.
Welcome to the stream. You cannot come in our stream and block us. Can you do that?
What?
Wouldn't that be crazy? It's like I'm blocking these streamers.
I'm blocking you.
I watched you and I blocked you. That's crazy.
This hyper curated content.
All right, yeah. So back to the OnlyFans, where it's like it's the OnlyFans where it's I guess sexual tension. What would it be called? Like,
Yeah, no, that's a good one. Sexual tension.
yeah, my OnlyFans is you're subscribing to sexual tension. It is the will he not OnlyFans.
You just say things like big things coming
yeah,
soon.
yeah. Whole time is like, hey, and then it's winky eyes. And I'll do a voice memo with it. Hey, if you guys keep subscribing for $10,000 a month, big things are coming soon. You know, trust me, bro.
Trust me. Trust the process.
Oh no, so I should have different sections. Like I said, remember way back in the day where I was like, I'm gonna start like a OnlyFans where I just send apologies.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be that.
It'll be that.
There'll be an OnlyFans where I send like happy birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
And then there'll be the sexual tension OnlyFans where it's like, will he or will he not?
I'm gonna post. I just gotta get the lighting right.
And then every couple months, about every quarter, I think I'm gonna raise the price because it's going to go up with tariffs and it's going to go up with inflation. Just because,
just end it there.
you know, it's just like I need people to understand inflation doesn't work like that. Like the media's telling y'all how it works. So I'm gonna just do what they're doing, and you're gonna be like, wait, what has happened?
Yeah.
Why is it going up? And if I just say inflation, you have to stop asking questions like America has wanted you to do, because the moment you ask questions, you'll be like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. And they'll be like, stop it. And then you get shot. Then the FBI comes in this.
And they plant cocaine on your body.
Yeah, they come in here and they be like, oh, we're going to deport them because we can deport American citizens now.
Yeah, new rule.
Yeah, new rule. It was called, what was that called? The mass exodus in the Holocaust when they did that?
Yes.
Oh, well, history, right? Right?
Not repeating itself.
Right? Do I need to turn it to this camera to see how, like, history.
History, am I right?
Yeah. What side are you on? Because these guys who are helping the economy are hurting things. All right, whatever.
Yeah, all
All
right.
right, yeah, that I just jumped off my pedestal with that.
String bean. Oh, string
I
bean.
think John only has to post shirtless pics and pics of him in short shorts, then instantly money. Nah, that's not enough, man. It has to be,
Just promises.
yeah, it has to be promises,
Unfulfilled
flirting.
promises.
You know, I have to trigger a PTSD emotional response out of the modern society of what women have to deal with, you know? So, like, if I do that, that will make me blend in with the herd of every other guy, but this will be a guy that they want.
There you go.
So then I can, you know, then it'll work. Ain't that how, like, psychology works? No?
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Is you subscribing to my OnlyFans? Nandrum says, hey fellas, good night. I just got out of work. Well, welcome and have a good night to you. Thanks for stopping in. If you really are good nighting, or are you saying good night as a hello?
I think he's saying as a hello.
Okay,
I
so
like how he likes to mess with us.
he's going against the societal norm of the
Yeah.
English language. Okay,
Perfect.
great. All right. Happy New Year to you. Super Random Awesome Guy says, I don't know what John OnlyFans name would be. It would be John Q. Obviously, they need to know who it is. I can't bait people not using my name.
It's there for the take.
Yeah. Alex OnlyFans would be String Bean. Wow.
Of course.
That's
Of course.
Is
Take
that
it take it however you want.
why can't it be Clark Kent? Over there. That's super handsome over there.
I just need the fake. I need actual fake glasses.
Yeah, you got the glasses, you got the hair. Come on, man. Well, no, because when he turns to Superman, his eyes work. Like, so prior to that, he like does something to make his eye, yeah, and then
Broken.
then his eyes dilate because isn't he like the guy from X-Men where he shoots beams?
Cyclops.
Out his, yeah.
I don't song?
where Cyclops takes off the glasses, everybody's dead. Superman's the same way, isn't he? So he has to like lessen his eyesight.
Can Superman?
He can shoot laser beams from his eyes. Wasn't that in the song? The old Superman
The
song.
old? I don't know.
I don't know. Like from
Shoot lasers. The fourth one down says out of his mouth.
now.
Yes, Superman can indeed shoot lasers from his
Yeah,
eyes.
he's Cyclops. Has anybody seen Sinners? I think we talked about it last week.
Yep.
But yes,
It's called heat vision.
heat vision. Oh, so
It's different than
so
Cyclops
the-
is.
okay, what is Cyclops is? He's not shooting lasers?
I mean, he can, but I think it's called something else. It's just called
Gamma ray
lasers.
burst. he's shooting gamma ray burst out of his eyes.
Oh, please.
Whole planet's magnetic field goes down.
God damn it! Again? Really?
We no longer we're getting cooked in our own atmosphere. You shoot a gamma ray burst. That is so nerd level. What we're talking. So Jalen says he hasn't seen Sinners yet. Okay, cool. Jalen says he remembers X-Men Origins. Okay.
Shoot.
They're named different for the sake of copyright or something. Oh, so Cyclops is not named Superman for the sake of copyright. Cyclops shoots cancer lasers. Okay.
It says Cyclops in Marvel Comics does not shoot lasers.
Jalen says it's called Jet Ray.
Yeah, his powers involve emitting optic bursts that are not laser beams, but concussive
What the hell
force
is
blasts.
an optic burst?
It's a laser.
So and that's optic burst means visual
They
burst.
didn't have lasers back then.
So could they just not say lasers?
I don't think that they knew what they were because he's old, right? He's like, it was like
It's optic burst.
lasers weren't a thing. It's called jet ray. Yeah, yeah.
No, lasers were a thing when Tesla, because he was trying to make a laser beam.
Was he?
Yeah, that's the 18s, right?
They do not produce heat like lasers.
So what do they produce? Gamma rays? So am I correct by saying it's gamma ray burst? Because you have the spectrum of rays, right?
Right.
What is an So that would be visible light. So he's just shooting sunlight at you.
It's very bright in here.
What little do people know? It's so talking about Sinners. Everybody's like, I want to see my Black Queen, Holly Seinfeld, whatever in Sinners. I think he's talking about the white girl, but a lot of people are like praising the black woman who was doing voodoo and stuff in Sinners. And they're like, oh my God, I want a relationship like they had and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, first of all, this dude left for like 3 years after a traumatic experience happened. And then it's also hinted that he was a pimp. But I'm like, no, we're just going to overlook all of those things. Okay.
Whatever fills the narrative.
All right. Whatever, internet. But yeah. All right.
Which are essentially raw kinetic energy, not lasers.
So
It's just
kinetic energy.
raw kinetic. It's just shooting
How do you-
particles out.
Isn't kinetic energy created from energy transferring?
It is energy in motion. Is
Yeah.
what kinetic is. Yeah.
So how do you create raw kinetic energy without?
You take particles and you move them forward as fast as possible.
Using what? Because that
Mutant
would be
powers.
the impossible machine, right? Where it's
Yes.
like where it doesn't
continuously, yeah.
continue. So it's impossible.
He's a mutant.
Okay, Jesus Christ! At least they could have grounded it in some physics.
It's like
At
we're
least
talking about
laser beam
Superman
eyes.
shooting lasers. Like that's impossible. How could Cyclops possibly do that?
At least Superman.
We're talking about all the
Like laser beam eyes is like, okay, maybe he does have like, that would make sense. He's just like superheating particles in front of his eyes
Superman.
in a beam.
You want to move atoms to the speed of light? That's bullshit. You can't just do that.
All right. All right. Whew, what are we talking about? What mutant power would you like if you had? And I've talked about this on a lot of streams where I'm like, I hate this question.
Oh, I've got mine figured out. I'm curious about yours.
Oh, it's not. I would say it would just be the blue guy from Watchmen. God. The dude, the blue guy who turned blue, dick swinging, and could do whatever he want. Could just snap people into non-existence, snap universes into existence. It's like, why not? And then everybody's like, no, you can't have that power. And I'm like, why would you ask me?
I want to wish for more wishes.
If I wanted to wish myself dead, I could. If I wanted to wish myself alive, I could.
Yeah.
You know, like
omnipotence.
If I'm like, let's go to the end of the universe, I'd do it. If I was like, let's rewind it, I would do it. And it's like, why would you not want his power? And everybody's like, that's not fair. You would be depressed. And I'm like, I would just wish that away.
I could fix that too.
Easy. I can do anything. Yeah. You just can't conceive the unconceivable.
I would have the ability to make a toaster just pop up whenever.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's called time. Time.
Yeah,
does
I
that.
know.
So you would have the ability
to
of
control time. Or machines, whichever way you want to look at it. Yeah.
Yo, Andrew's here. Word. What's going on?
The lamest superhero ever is Jesus.
What is Jalen talking about?
What is
the night mom looks like John and my dad? What is he talking about? Oh, the night my mom. Wait, I can't read it. There's a whole bunch of stuff just popped up. On
This
the
is
screen.
also like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I didn't see it in the chat at all.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
See, I don't see it. How long
There it
ago was it? Where?
No.
Yeah. Did that just not come up in the chat?
Maybe.
What? Fun fact of the night my mom looks like John and my dad.
Looks like Alex.
What? Maybe it blocked that.
No, I
it was
think it went through. I think I saw it, but that's funny.
No, I think it came up. It got automatically blocked from racism. Where is it? Like, we're missing a lot of chat.
Yeah. Go.
Oh God, it's that old. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. Who would win, Dr. Manhattan, the blue guy from Watchmen, which is who I said my power would be, or Thanos with the gauntlet? No, nobody can beat Dr. Manhattan, aka John.
AKA.
I'm pretty sure his name is John.
Let's find out.
I'm pretty sure his name is John. Nobody can beat him. The reason why is because the moment Thanos got a gauntlet, he would just be like dead. Or he'll just be like, them rocks don't work on me, silly rabbit. I've already wished that nothing can harm me because I am the creator.
John.
Yeah, his name is John. John
Osterman.
something. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. How is that racist? Well, I don't know.
You mentioned colors
Yeah.
from the opposite end of the.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense what you mentioned. All right. You gave me an exact description. It sounds unfeasible. Okay.
It sounds unfeasible.
All right.
That couldn't possibly happen.
Do you have any idea how powerful the gauntlet is? It's not more powerful than Dr. John Manhattan. You know why? Because he can do everything and anything you can possibly think of at any moment, anytime, any universe, anything. Nothing can beat him. Not even a theoretical wish from a theoretical gauntlet that he would just be like, why would I let that be created
in this particular universe?
I control all of them.
Yep.
All of the universes. Why would I let any of that be created?
Question. If it's multiple universes, shouldn't it be multiple universi?
Or multiple universe cities.
Universities. Oh, language. You're packing? What are you packing for your trip?
The second you have to ask if it's racist, it might be racist. It for sure is. Lame or bland, Ban Bambino. Eve Lads. Eve Lads? No, let me stop. That's terrible.
Cheerio.
Yeah. Evening Governor. How terrible was that? Ralph says, sorry for being late. I'm packing for my trip Friday. We'll have a safe trip on Friday. Why are you packing so early? Who packs?
How
long are you going to be gone?
Yeah. If you're gone for more than A week, okay.
I think he might have autism. That it has to take him all these days to pack.
I pack 45 minutes before I have to get on the leave to get on the plane.
Literally.
Yep.
Hour before.
Yep.
Because it's like, how do you know what you're going to need?
Until that moment.
Yeah.
Check the weather too, by the way. Wherever you're going, make sure you're checking that weather.
Let me see. Jesus versus John Manhattan. Manhattan is winning. I don't think y'all can conceive.
Jesus versus
understand.
John Q. John Q has guns.
Me and Jesus are the same person. Because
Jesus was black, right?
I ate the body of Jesus and drank his blood like a vampire. Oh!
UK 27 Celsius today. What does that mean in American?
27 is what, 75 degrees over? No, I think it's 80.
Is it? It's hot here
Because
today.
32 over there is hot as hell. So I think 27
check on the
is
weather
like
app,
80. And
will it
80
say?
degrees. 80 degrees in the UK is death to all of them. Like they're like ACs are breaking, power grids are going down. They're like, oh my god, I'm sunburnt now. Like it's cloudy still. It's cloudy still. They still end up sunburnt.
80 degrees.
Yeah, they still end up sunburnt. It's cloudy.
Freedom levels.
They
80.6 in freedom levels.
they start grilling hot dogs for no reason. Do the UK have hot dogs?
Certainly.
Frankfurters.
Do they have? Well, it would be German, but technically it's American cuisine, I guess. Do you guys have American cuisine?
That's
You
American
see
fine
sun
cuisine.
3 times a year.
Literally, but it'll get like the humidity gives them sunburn. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Don't
with the
go out
atmosphere.
there. It's humid today.
Like, it's maybe something called global warming. I don't know. I forgot. Bam Bambino is over there in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'll be there in August. I think you told me to like hit you up when I'm out there or whatever. I don't know. No, hot dogs are from Frankfurt, Germany. But good try, blue coats. Actually, I'm a black coat. I came here on the slave trade. Let me stop.
He's a ninja.
No, I'm American.
I'm a teeth throwers.
Mike. Is that what you guys call? Yo,
I love that.
Those are the derogatory terms over there.
Please let that be
Those
the
damn
British-
blue coat teeth throwers.
Teeth throwers.
Yankees.
Bunch of teeth throwers over here. I love this.
So, oh man,
What's up, my teeth thrower?
lots of folks have that seasonal depression going on over there in the UK. When the gray season, which is 9 months out of the year. Gray, rain, and cold. Hot dogs were founded in North Korea by the great aunt of fish sticks. Ralph with the very inaccurate fact.
Left-hand car drivers. Are we the ones that are driving on the wrong side of the road?
Andrew says he heard the British call 4th of July take out the rubbish day. Interesting.
Please, I want that. Left-hand car drivers. Teeth throwers. Fuck. I'm making a background on my phone with that was a picture of this conversation.
Was actually a small violent gang in Boston
It was not.
that threw the tea because they were very upset that they couldn't create their own government to manipulate the taxes so that they could make a lot of money, so that created the war, so that they can found this country to manipulate taxes so they can all get rich. Then they outlaw alcohol and all got richer off of that.
And they put in tariffs. And
Yeah.
here we are.
Then they put in tariffs and they just passed where you can deport citizens
you
of the
want.
same country. It's following the blueprint of the motherland.
Great ladies at the fuel station call me honey ass.
Let me stop. I'm just making stuff up at this point. Guys, don't listen to me.
This is not historically accurate.
None of this will be cut into a reel that you see.
Let's have a brisk iced tea party. Nice. Let's do it.
P.S. Any lady stateside can find me a green card. Why you want to come over here, man?
Yeah, you're doing better off.
I don't know about that. It's always gray over there, and it's 80 degrees over there.
Ooh,
Yeah, man.
Gonna get sunburned.
Yeah, I think it's been 80 degrees here since, I don't know, it started cooling off in September.
This has been an actual winter that we went through. This was crazy. Like,
what, 2 weeks?
It was cold.
I don't think it got below 32.
I don't. That's not what Florida does, but
Well,
it stayed cold consistently.
Sometimes it'll get to 27.
No, I know. I remember. I've seen it snow in Florida. I've seen it. But in terms of just longevity of cold, like it's nice. It's in the low 70s tonight. I guarantee it.
Dan Bambino says 3 days of sun, mate. Miss Raising Cane's. Do we even? Oh, we just got our first Raising Cane's out here. I haven't gone yet. There's a Raising Cane's in Orlando now.
Really?
Yeah, haven't gone yet. Never tasted it. I hear it's just gas station food. How do you miss gas station food? Do y'all have gas station food over there?
It's a petrol station.
I know, right? Are they
Yes,
like
you don't
petrol
go-
is
you
made
don't-
for petrol
You don't
only?
go to a gas station. You go to a petrol station.
And nobody buys petrol because it's $17 a gallon over here, even though we directly pipe it from all the countries that pump it. But somehow
They don't use gallons either.
Yeah.
They use
liters. It's like $18 a liter. Also, English accent easy pass. Oh, for the ladies? Yeah, you got it there.
That's true.
You definitely got it there.
Yeah, for sure.
Here they don't speak English. Which English? American? Or you missed
Bad.
the ladies calling you honey. Where were you? You must have been in Texas. You definitely had to be in Texas. If they calling you honey
Yeah.
or deep south. South Carolina,
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Honey. Like that.
Yeah, you were in the country somewhere. He was in
Like
the backwoods.
HUUNIE. Honey. Honey.
But with a Raising Cane's, it was probably Texas area.
Listen, honey. Yeah.
Raising Cane's has a unique special sauce like Zaxby's and Bojangles. Oh, Zaxby's. But Zaxby's and Bojangles is better. Okay.
Sugar? Yeah.
Huey,
They call you sugar?
Huey Mangoes? Oh, Huey
Huey
Magoo's? I've never had that before.
Huey Magoo?
Says Andrew says it's the best chicken joint.
Do you smoke the chicken like a joint? I'm confused. I'm just kidding.
He was in Columbus, Rochester, New York, North Carolina.
You got that, North
Columbus,
Carolina.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Rochester, New York. So you were in the state? He didn't go to New York. New York State is not a real place.
There's New York
That's
City.
just Maine. There's New York. There's the city.
North
and then-
Pennsylvania.
literally. There's the city, and then there's Canada.
North Pennsylvania.
You were in Canada.
South Vermont and South Canada.
You was in Canada if you was in Rochester. And North Carolina.
North Carolina is where you get the sugar.
The sugar, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Columbus, Ohio, man. That's Midwest.
That's where they play emo music.
Yeah, Columbus is. I haven't been though.
Third world country wearing a Gucci belt. I think we're all the same at this point.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. We're all a third world country until we unite under a uniform world government. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Don't let me say that out loud.
The New World Order.
Yep. He is a zeitgeist. Huey Magoo's is a real restaurant, and it's the best for chicken. Never heard of it. Shout out to North Carolina. Jalen says he's from Charlotte.
Charlotte, you say? I like Charlotte. It's a good city.
Yeah,
Big.
Ralph says best chicken spot is Dave's Hot Chicken. Haven't heard of that either.
Yeah. Somebody said something about... Neandrum said, I think you're wrong. The best chicken joint.
Chicken Fire is out of business in Orlando, if I'm
Really?
not mistaken. Yeah, it's no longer on Colonial. Or maybe they moved.
I was
going
to say, let me know.
Chicken
Back to the phone.
Chicken Fire is good. It's just way too hot.
It's too fire.
Even their mild is like ridiculous.
Chicken. Help, sir. There's a chicken fire.
There was like no point in eating a chicken.
Fire. It's still...
What is it on? Mills now or something?
It still says it's on 50.
No, it's not. It's closed. It's completely abandoned.
Huh.
Like nothing's there.
Then this hasn't been updated because it has it. What's around there?
Nandrum says they're still active, bro. They're not on Colonial anymore. They
By Bumby?
They're on Bumby
In
now?
the same shopping plaza as the
The Asian food mart?
Asian food
it's
mart.
not there anymore.
Then this hasn't updated.
Yeah. KFC is better than Popeyes and Zaxby's and Bojangles? I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
You got food from last month? I don't know, man. Off East Colonial.
Right by the iFresh.
I swear last time I went through there was nothing there.
Right across the street from the Barnes & Noble. Get some fried chicken, read some books.
Ooh, let's see. What do we have here? So we would have Andrew up first when it comes to music submissions. We have Jalen versus the World, who will be up next.
Blow my nose real quick.
And then I Hate Ralph. Jesus Christ, Alex. We would have I Hate Ralph, and then Versace Sensei, and then Nandram. Pretty much the standard starting five of this stream, which is fine. You guys come here for us to talk anyway. Let me stop. Eugene Smucker says, Huey Magoo's is disgusting, and if you like it, you should be observed closely. Really?
Tell me more.
Never heard of this place. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of the place, but I've never eaten there. So
where is it, like a hole in the wall, or is it like actually pristine and clean?
I think if this many people know it, then I think I have been to one. I think it was in New York, and I think it was the worst meal I've ever had.
Really?
I legitimately remember the worst meal I've ever had, and it might have been a Huey Magoo's, and it was off Times Square.
Oh.
And it was like a calm night at Times Square. We're like, let's go get food. So we went off by like one block, and we're like, we'll go to this place. And like the macaroni and cheese was literally just soup. And then all of the other things in the meal were just wrong. And I was like, it's probably the only meal that I've gone halfway through and just got up and left.
Okay, I think everybody has the same consensus. Like Dreamy Jan, a.k.a. the Corner Demon, says, if you like Huey Magoo's, you blocked. You deserve prison time.
Yeah.
Hey, the chat room. That's how the chat room remember. Okay. We don't have the crow here yet to do polls, unless Nick wants to. Is Nick busy?
I could do.
I'm gonna say run a poll. Is she Dreamy Jan or is she Corner Demon? The chat has to decide.
How do I get to the mod?
name.
Here we go, mod view.
Ralph says, I flew to Cali once and had In-N-Out for the first time, and it almost made me puke how nasty it was. Felt like I was eating McDonald's. I've heard that about In-N-Out Burger. I've heard it is steak and shake.
It's very mid.
Yeah. Like, it is not that good. But people are like, but you can't eat their fries because their fries are trash. And I'm like, well, how do y'all say this is fire if it's trash? Andrew says, y'all are crazy. Huey Magoo's is the best. The fact that I haven't heard of a chicken spot, and I've never been recommended to a chicken spot. Nobody's ever been like, hey, bro, that Huey Magoo's. Jan says In-N-Out is very mid, too. Nandrum says he doesn't like it either.
Okay, well.
Yeah, did it pop up on the screen, or do I have to refresh those things? Okay.
I'm just doing an actual prediction. I'm not doing a vote. If you're on Twitch, go ahead and vote.
Okay, the vote no relay should pop up nicely. That Michael Jackson playing in the background. That fire. Whew. Man. What an exciting night.
Oh, it's Jan. I spelled it wrong. My bad.
Uh-oh.
I put an E instead of an A.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Go to Raising Cane's. Where is Raising Cane's in Orlando? I know it opened up and everybody had like a line around the building. And I was like, yeah, I'll wait like 6 months. Huey's is cringe. Gee, like even Ryan. Is that Ryan Chinese? Or is that a different Ryan?
That's a different Ryan.
Ryan Hyde. Ryan Hyde, his first comment that I've ever seen in this chat room is Huey's is cringe. So
you got people coming out of the woodwork being like, no. I think that's his only that's the only chat he's ever had. He's been following us since 2020, March 2024. He's been following us for a year.
Oh, Nandem says Huey a chain, but I wouldn't go back. But they do got that government crack in the chicken, which makes you understand why the chain's still going. Really? I've never heard of this. Raising Cane's is not even good. That's what Andrew says. And then Ryan says he speaks the truth. Ryan, you're completely agreeing with so many other people. Like, so many people are saying Huey's is terrible. What is the what color is the chicken? Is it the dark meat of the chicken? Let me stop. What? When they fry the chicken, is there grease fresh or is it like dark?
Probably
old and dark brown.
Probably what they did was they went from, you know how they have to like get the grease trap, suck up, and then they use that at Huey Magoo's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Good times. Somebody said rip the coop, which rip the coop. Yes. It's from an ancient time. It's from an ancient time. It's African American meat.
Andrew said, if I had lots of money, I would bring y'all Huey Magoo's and make you eat your words. What it like? Does it cost a lot?
I don't know.
Is it like man, there's like places like Long John Silver's where you're just like, who goes to that?
Who goes to that? Because it's a money laundering.
Yeah, money laundering front, like or the yeah. So is it
Captain
something like
D's?
That? Yeah, Captain D's.
Captain D's.
Captain D's nuts. Let me stop.
You named it yourself.
Huey Magoo's is too damn expensive. Where is it in Orlando?
All right,
like I've never.
I've been on my
seen
phone
this
this entire time researching.
Because you know why? Because the Crowbot's not here.
Yeah.
He would have been told us.
I'm gonna.
We're experiencing life without him right now.
Oh my God. Oh, who? Hold on. Let's see who.
Who was that? Whoever it was, thank you. It was
Unknown.
a resubscriber.
Yeah. Oh, it was unknown. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jason. How many months? 700.
31.
Thank you so much for that.
700. There's one 5 miles from here. Let me go back.
It's like 10 minutes from downtown Orlando.
It's the north side of downtown Orlando. It is.
So where there was nothing but grass until they.
It's on Orange.
Really?
It is on Orange. Where do we usually park?
No, it's downtown. Literally.
It is a block from where we usually park.
Really?
Yes.
Where?
Here's where we usually park. It's 2 blocks.
Oh my God. I know where that's at.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's wild.
Maybe I'll go try it one day. Like if it's that
Go
but
before a show.
Y'all are saying it's expensive and terrible? Like
maybe we'll get something small. It's near Chick-fil-A.
Alafaya and East McCullough,
which is on the north side of UCF.
Never heard of that split. Like, come on, okay.
Yeah.
Is one of those restaurants. You got to try the spicy, saucy tenders.
Saucy.
All right. This is just like when DJ Rose was always telling me to try that one place that makes Arby's. He was like, yo, Arby's chicken sandwiches.
Another place that nobody eats at.
I'm like, Arby's is definitely a front.
I was very underwhelmed by Arby's.
Yeah, and
but that was also like 20 years ago.
I had the chicken sandwich, and I was like, I could have microwaved something better than this.
That's what I felt about the roast beef. I was just like, this is very, very mid.
Arby's. Taste the dick. It's literally what their commercials would say. That's what I would hear. I don't know about
We
y'all.
have the meat.
We have the dick. Come to Arby's. And then there would be like just a bunch of dick drop on the screen. Maybe I should take a Rorschach test, huh? What do you see? Look like a bunch of dick. That's what I see.
Sir, that was fried chicken.
It looked like a bunch of meat. That was meat, brother. Arby's got it. Listen here, brother. I want to go to that place and get me some meat.
Del Taco in Orlando is nasty. They are literally drug addicts making their food. I just heard that they might close like a shitload of Del Tacos because apparently it's owned by Jack in the Box, and Jack in the Box is going to close a bunch of locations.
Huh.
God, this song.
I love this. Yeah. Let's see. The amount of money you pay for it ain't worth it. But if you want to try it to compare to chicken, I think Huey Chicken outclass Chick-fil-A. Really?
Going to Arby's, they'd be like, "My bad, we added dicks, but we got the cocks."
That's the chicken.
The chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I look like I'm in need of a meat mountain from Arby's. They do that.
They do that.
They just got a mountain of dicks. You know, I'm swear to God, because their advertisement was strictly to men.
It was.
They were advertising to men, and the way they did it was just like, "I'm a man's man. Here's some dick for you, real man eating meat." It was ridiculous. That's why I was like, "How are they staying in business?" Like nobody's like, "Bro, let's go to Arby's,
Bro, let's be a man and go to Arby's.
get some meat." To hell with the music, you guys should get some DoorDash and figure out who has the best chicken.
If you guys, we're gonna make a goal. If you guys can raise us, how much?
We would literally to DoorDash that amount of food, we would need like $2,000.
All right, $2,000. You guys can raise us,
and we would still be at a net loss. We'd still lose money.
It'd be hilarious if it was just like a line of cars down the street as they wanted it.
I mean, because those places like say we ordered DoorDash from downtown, that's like $35, not including the food.
Maybe we should just have a spin-off show where we actually go to the places, but it's all the same.
Nick really wants us to do the Hot Ones challenge.
Yeah, he wants to kill us.
I am not eating hot stuff. I am not doing that to myself. I'm not torturing myself like that. If it ain't jerk, that is the spiciest I'll go is some jerk, nah?
Or some sriracha.
Andrew said, again, if I had the money, I would bring all the best. Has anyone ever seen the two fast food restaurants that share one building? Like there will be a Taco Bell and man.
It's the Long John Silver's and the
KFC.
KFC. Yeah.
There's also Foxtail Coffee and Kelly's Ice Cream, right?
Yeah, but they're owned by the same company.
Oh. There's also Gringos and Tin and Taco. Let me stop. They're not in the same building.
It's just all Mexican restaurant in the back, or the kitchen in the back.
Does Huey beat out Publix chicken?
That's a question.
Come on now.
That's a question.
Come on. This is for all the Florida people. Does Huey Magoo's beat out Publix chicken? Jerk pasta is such a beautiful thing, man.
Jerk pasta?
Oh, my God.
Jerk pasta?
It's called Rasta pasta.
Please, I want some.
Jerk pasta is amazing. Especially if you get it where it's like spicy and not like sweet jerk. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
With all the peppers and
Okay. We're going to have
you can get Rasta pasta with salmon or shrimp or chicken. Oh, my God.
Yes.
One of my favorite things ever. Just can't eat it because you'll just be fat.
Just shit yourself.
Fat forever.
Just be fat forever.
My man said Huey beats Publix chicken. You see the music stopped?
Yeah.
The music was like, the fuck? Nandrum says, nah, Publix chicken got it. But if you put the Huey chicken in the pub sub, it's a wrap? Yeah. Publix is the best chicken as far as fast chicken is concerned. Andrew said, I've had Publix chicken many times. Huey's better. Really? Jalen says Publix is mid compared to Huey's?
I don't think these guys have eaten Publix chicken.
Huey's would have to be some of the best chicken ever created.
Yeah. That's a statement going on.
I know,
right now.
right? Like, I'm really about to go, like, it's right downtown. I will be down there tomorrow.
Yeah. Buy one, then buy the other, and just be like,
yeah, I might have to see what time they close and just like buy. He said get the tenders.
Yeah.
Publix is not. See, now I don't know if I can believe you now. Publix is good.
Yeah.
Publix is.
There's that
delicious.
place that's at the gas station right at the corner of Goldenrod. And
That's. what is the name of it? Because that's what's the name of that place? Cluckin'. No, that's in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The Cluckin' Bell or whatever. Though it's called Captain's Chicken or something like that.
I can't remember. You took me there once.
Yeah, it's really good. Gas station chicken, bodega chicken.
Mm-hmm. Bodega. That's what it is. You guys haven't eaten chicken until you've eaten bodega chicken.
Yeah, that Tyson's chicken microwaved.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. But truly though, we were in New York and I got some bodega chicken. It was pretty top notch.
So like where the music is playing in the background.
Your pub sub is legendary.
Let's move
Have
on.
you had a Publix chicken tender sub?
That is.
Pretty top notch.
Eugene Schmuckers says, let's move on to burgers. Checkers is gross. What does everyone think?
Nice segue. Nice.
Checkers has a time and place, man.
That's true.
You ever want to soak up alcohol and drive straight and in the lines?
Mm-hmm.
Get you some Checkers.
Yeah.
Your stomach is going to fall out in the morning, but
it's worth it.
Yeah.
You'll drive safer.
Your stomach will fall out if you don't get fries, because I feel like the fries solidifies.
It congeals.
It
congeals.
It gives you
your stomach's contents.
It gives you a consistency for your stool.
There it comes. And then the fries like, nah, we got this.
Yeah, the fries will give it good consistency, so you're not like just spraying
blasting
water
out the top or the bottom. Don't worry, I'm good. I ate the fries.
Oh, man.
Everything is congealing now.
Jesus Christ.
There's a Shake Shack that's in the B terminal of LaGuardia, and it is a lifesaver. So if you guys ever fly to New York via JetBlue, get the Shake Shack.
All right, Andrew, I'm going to try this place, man. You talking about dip the sweet heat tenders in ranch. It's amazing. In fact, all this talk is going to make me go get those sweet heat tenders. Very important question. Y'all like Culver's?
I like Culver's.
I don't know what that is.
Culver's is another chicken place.
Never
They
heard
have
of these
two of
chicken
them in
places.
Orlando.
Never heard of this.
Yeah. We have friends from New York who always come down and eat at Culver's, so we meet them there.
And I eats the chickens.
Try it. It's pretty good.
Man.
There's one that's like in that kind of hood area that's like north of the Millennium Mall.
Oh, what? Rio Grande?
Yeah, that's like a
good
little bit north of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have to.
They also have like really good milkshakes.
Culver's is good there now. Why? What have I been doing? Maybe I need to like look out the windows when I drive. I just be looking down.
Just be pissed off at
Yeah,
everybody
just
that's in front of you.
I just look down at my feet because I gotta use all three pedals. I gotta watch my feet when I drive. Y'all didn't know that's what us when we drive a stick shift. That's all we do. Just,
you know,
just
people doing
watching our feet and just doing this.
every time.
What's happening? Gotta make sure my left leg presses the clutch all the way down. And then I gotta hit the brake because of the stop and go traffic.
This is why people with clutch hitch, we just get an ab workout.
Gotta make sure they're doing the right thing. All right.
They're gonna believe us too, because I don't think any cars have clutches.
They've all watched videos where people have a clutch, like the camera is on the people's feet, because when you drive, you got to watch your feet, just like the camera is on people's feet.
Yeah.
You got to see how cool your feet look when you are double tapping, when you're clutching and braking at the same time. You're toe tapping.
You're doing
drifting.
heel toe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are tripping. Culver's burgers are good bang for the buck compared to other Garbo fasts like McDonald's. I could go with that. I mean, it's not top tier chicken, but it's yeah.
Let's see. I've never left Culver's satisfied, and that came from me. Culver's gives me One Piece vibes. What? So a pirate burger joint? Like what?
Yeah. They're trying to take over the other burger joints. I don't know. It's a chicken place.
So Culver's is chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like Jason said, like it's a bang for the buck for fasts. It's not like go get chicken. It's like I want something quick.
The only thing Culver's got going for them is the frozen custard ice cream.
I'm telling you, the milkshakes, they're good.
You know, this is what I'm learning from this is I really don't eat fast food. Because you guys need to evaluate why y'all know what all this tastes like.
Why you have so much knowledge about this?
I have never heard of half of this stuff.
this is the actual true test.
Yeah, like this is why I'm dad fat.
Jason says burgers from Outback are pretty good, surprisingly. I think I get a burger there. I'm not mad at it.
Five Guys is the best burgers. Five Guys fries need to be put in a toaster in order to be crispy. Five Guys fries, I think the whole draw with that is they just throw them in there.
And they literally do.
Yeah, they just put them on top of the burger, and it's supposed to soak up all the grease.
That's why they need to be put in the...
Five Guys overpriced, though?
I think so.
Wait, what is my diet? I eat...
Small babies.
I eat chicken, broccoli, asparagus, fish.
Green things.
Fish and broccoli, fish and asparagus. I literally cut out. I cut out rice. I only eat rice sometimes, but if anything, it'll be white rice with cilantro and lime.
Yeah, fuck yeah. She's been making that a lot.
Yeah, it's delicious. Delicious. You can
I had
never beat it. But typically, that's I cook because it is way cheaper.
Yeah.
Way cheaper. Don't listen to what the media is telling you. It's still cheap to cook at home.
As long as you're cooking reasonably and not cook like 7-course meals.
If you know what you're doing. And I also think these are people with like 5 kids and they'll be like, well, I can't afford groceries. And I'm always like, how many fucking kids? Like,
but the government's like, but we'll give you $5,000 once.
Oh, yeah. Well, for you to have a baby, we'll give you $5,000 once. That will literally cover a crib because of our fucking tariffs.
Yeah. Got it figured out. Got it figured out. Small babies.
Please, nobody vote or like do that. I mean, just if they're going to do that, might as well give everybody universal basic income. It wouldn't cost them as much. It only costs less than 1% of the GDP. But what do I know?
Don't get political. We're talking about food and burgers.
Yeah. Checkers is better than any fast food chain. Versace, go to jail. Do not collect $200. Go directly to jail. No, I don't eat like a bodybuilder. Bodybuilders eat stuff that smells disgusting, like quinoa.
I've been eating that recently. She's been getting not the Impossible, but like the ones that imitate real meat, and some of them are actually pretty close.
No, so I eat to stay healthy and alive. Essentially, I don't eat with a goal, but I eat to kind of maintain. Like, got to get the greens in, got to get all of that stuff. I was about to, like, make me some garlic spinach because I haven't had spinach in a while, and I kind of miss it.
Yeah. Cooking show with us, I can cook some fucking food.
If you guys want to go on an Easter egg hunt on YouTube, I did a pilot episode for a cooking show.
You did?
Yes.
You did. It was a really cool show.
I saw the director of it at Enzo's wedding this week, and I was just sitting. I was like, "Yo, this was such a good concept," and it was just way before its time. It was before COVID.
They should try and pilot it again.
That's what I told him. I was like, we should refine it and try to pilot. But he was like, the girl moved to California. But I was like, we can find somebody else.
Yeah.
But it was like we shot that in a day. In the afternoon.
The concept was so good, and right now I think is an even better with tariffs.
It would be great now.
Yeah.
But that exists on YouTube. There's a pilot episode of me.
Talk to the film department about that.
It's a pilot episode of me for a cooking show. I will not give you any more hints than that. It is very hard to find. I've only watched it twice. I don't even know.
I watched it twice. It was good. The concept was so good.
All unscripted too. There wasn't even like hey, act like this. It was just like go.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
Women's ass can be scrumptious. Chill. We came in at the wrong point.
All right.
The big three. All right, here it is. The big three: Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, hamburgers. Go. Which is the best?
Burger King will have the better hamburgers.
I like Burger King hamburgers.
Out of those three.
Out of the three, if I was like, shit, I gotta eat and I have 0 minutes, I'll go to a Burger King.
Yeah, McDonald's burgers taste like plastic.
They do.
Wendy's burgers are not bad.
I feel like nobody goes to Wendy's for the burgers. Everybody goes for the chicken.
Yeah. Eugene, What do you want to hear about this music, man? Eugene. Eugene Smuckers, Mick Third the Griffin. Once we start reviewing this music here, I'm going to need you to review every single song here in the chat room, all right? Since you just want to get to the music so bad, we're going to do that right here. So, Mr. Eugene Smuckers.
The third Griffin?
The third Griffin. Since you want to listen to this music here, you might need to get on the Discord so we can have you call in every single review. All
Ralph,
right.
how many songs did you send?
Ralph don't know.
Doesn't know until he knows.
Ralph, I don't think Ralph has hands. I think he has like the direct chip in his brain that it types what he thinks.
It just doesn't
That's why he can't control half the stuff he types. It's literally like it's typing what he thinks. And
Welcome, Crowbot. You've been needed. I've been researching everything on my phone. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm a little bit lost. I don't know what's going on.
Well, as Eugene Griffin the Smuckers third, as he insists, we're going to listen to some music. And we got Andrew up first. Andrew sends over a song, but he has a love letter for us. He says, I worked on this song for many months, brother. I hope you enjoy at least a little bit. Thank you for listening. I use real and synthetic instruments. So he took instruments and synthetically made them out of carbon nanites.
They're not real violins.
They're synthetic ones.
They're robots shaped like violins.
Made out of silicone.
Made out of silicone.
All right. Nobody say anything until Eugene reviews this song. All right. You're going to learn.
Everybody shut up.
All right, Eugene.
Cool picture.
No, it's
No,
this.
okay. Carbon nanobots sound pretty good. He's
Many have heard me.
I like the shanty stuff.
This insanity.
this could be a shanty.
This pain is killing me slowly.
Matey, the spray, the spray, the spray.
I can't do this. I can't make it. You all made me so cynical. All I feel now is miserable. You made me feel like shit. I no longer wanna exist. I wanna drown in my blood. I feel like there's no one I
All right, Eugene. Eugene, I need a dissertation. 2 pages minimum. Cite all your sources, aka being your mind and your feeling. Cite every feeling and tell me exactly where that feeling comes from and where the trauma was in your life that caused that feeling to exist. I need a very conscious and self-aware report on Andrew's song called Exist, okay? Before
Bring the F up. Oh.
he said, "Oh no, this the Huey Magoose guy."
Oh.
All right, Ralph says first part of the vocals almost had that Mario Judah vibe. What happened to Mario Judah?
What happened to Mario Judah?
Miss Altismo says needs a real band.
It does.
So
It does.
I feel it only needs a real drummer or better sounds on it. Like the MIDI sounds on the drums are too
MIDI.
sounding.
Yeah.
But the guitar, I like the chugginess of the guitar.
Yeah.
I liked every single sound effect he's made. You've gotten so much better at making like soundscapes.
Yeah,
and doing a lot of
the
effects.
very digital like breaking like aspect, like the bit crushing. Thank you, jeez. Yeah, you're making your own really cool sounds.
And Crow wants to know what are the details of the cooking show you were on. No, that's the only hint I'm giving you is that I did a pilot. That's a hint for a cooking show. Okay, I'll say a cooking show that was shot in Gainesville, Florida.
There you go. A source cited a dream. JVX overdue. Summer 2025 coming soon, please.
Eugene's sources abuse.
In quotes, abuse.
Andrew says, what?
You used real drums and played them yourself. You used real guitars too.
Why did they sound like that?
I don't know. Did you play them on a MIDI
drum
set?
kit?
Yeah. In which case, I think you just need more, like just sound replace, and they need a little bit of life to them.
The guitars sound amazing, by the way. Like I liked everything but the drums. Like the sound of the drums. Other than that, the song, and what me and Alex were talking off, we were just like, some of your songwriting, you're just a little too literal.
Yeah.
You can use some metaphors to kind of make somebody who's listening to it be able to mold it to themselves. So like it's okay when you're saying like you make me so cynical, but if you're just like,
I want to kill myself.
Yeah, instead of saying I want to kill myself, you can say falling beneath the water, plug my eyes and ears, or you can just like falling. I feel I'm drowning, and I want to drown. Something like that, and it's like it gets the point across where it's just like, oh damn, like you feel you're drowning. That means everything is heavy. Like so you get more descriptive emotion from it. Instead of being like, I just want to kill myself.
Yeah, I think when you use metaphor, people fill in the blanks. It becomes very modern art. But also, too, you hit some really good like vocal tones where you were really channeling Jonathan Davis from Korn. I would suggest just going back and listening to the lyricism that he uses, because he uses a lot of metaphorical lyricism to describe.
Something takes the part of me.
That's a metaphor right there.
Something lost never say.
See?
Every time I start to believe something's raped and taken from me.
See?
What does he say after that?
Sometimes I cannot.
I thought you said something else before he gets into the chorus. Yeah, well,
It's on the first time. On the first time
okay.
around, it's a pre-chorus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eugene Schmuckers says singing was solid. A real band would make it even better. Love it. Stop eating Hueys. Okay. Andrew said the drums are real in the hooks and the bridge. Okay. What was the time period the pilot was shot? Pre-COVID. Tee-hee.
I like the specific questions that are going to get specific answers. The snare was a snare. You got a Guitar Center.
The snare was a snare. You got to. So
Here's what you're going to need to do, Andrew. Here's what you're going to need to do to take your metal in the direction of metal. And you're going to need to produce it like metal, which is basically go online. I'm sure there's plenty of free sample packs. Find like metal drums and then just sound replace your snare with like 5 to 8 layers of snares and then mix those levels. And that's how you get super poppy metal snare. What's up, Abeck?
Abex here. Nandrum says the drums need that Arby's dick.
They need some meat.
Arby's. Taste the meat. The Crow says falling. Oh, he's talking about,
Put it in a song.
talking about he's gonna write a song using only John Q lyrics. That would be the most absolute. You would probably get arrested. Like they would put you on like the most America's Most Wanted. FBI would be like, hey, you gotta watch out for this. Guy. Like the thing is, the stuff I say, I don't say it all in like a one sitting.
It's context based.
It is, and it's over multiple sittings. So, but if you put it all in one, they would be like, this is the most insane person on this planet.
Sean Slipknot Q. I push my fingers into my eyes.
I'm glad you like the guitars, is what Andrew said. Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not hear. Metaphor.
Yeah.
And then he says, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the vocals. I worked so hard on them. Yeah, bro. Like you can do what you do.
Yeah.
And we've told. I think I told you a long time. I was like, you should sing more. You should do all this stuff. And I'm glad you're doing it, man. The Crow says, my balls itch, for example, is not a metaphor. That is a literal description of the scabies and crabs that he has experienced.
And then Eugene took off his letter says, my balls itch could represent the oppressive weight of our post-industrial capitalist society. Which is another true statement, but in which case it is a metaphor.
I love the intellectual jokes that exist in this chat.
I do.
Because it's so great.
Oh
man. Andrew says, thank you for the advice. I am very thankful. Of course, man.
Thanks.
Nandrum says, I got 2 songs I'm sitting on with John Q talking in it from the stream. Do you know how much % you have to offer me and give me for me to clear those samples, guy? Andrew says, Alex, thanks for the info. Should I mix all the snares with all of them being the same volume?
No, so you're going to want to use different snares that represent different facets of a snare sound. So like one will be very forward edge, like pop, and the other one will be like very like body, like and one will be more reverby, like that. And then use different like feelings, different like points. There's about like 18 different sounds that come out of a snare. And then just use a lot of samples that get different aspects of that and then mix them so the final result is one whole loudness, but don't make it so all of them are snare loud. That would make it way too loud.
You could add a rim shot to it and then call Arby's and tell them that they should see we have the meat and rim shots. And then they hit the pop, and then there's a rim shot. It's like, wow, these guys have gotten very homosexual.
But that's what's like Slipknot underlays their snare with like the
rim shots
with the guy that plays the keg. Boom.
Oh
yeah.
And then they add a kazoo in there.
They do.
Why does nobody add kazoo to their music? It would instantly take it up a notch.
Is that a swarm of bees he has singing backup for him?
Like you could be talking about suicide and then you hear kazoo.
I push my fingers into my
instantly lighting. Okay, does anybody in the chat room play Vampire Survivors? Okay, if you guys didn't know, in Vampire Survivors, you can change your whole soundtrack to when they're being played by the kazoo. It's the funniest thing. It makes it so much better.
It's the most serious vampire game. Vampire. And then.
We played it on the stream before.
It's true.
Y'all seen the edited Arby's commercial with the fan voiceover? That shit had me crying for days. No, but
No.
We will look it up right now because I would rather do that than listen to me. Let me see.
Andrew, I saw your question while he's looking this up. You can do the same thing with kicks, too. You can layer lots of kicks. One is good, but you're going to find that to get a very slappy metal sound, you usually need about 3 or 4 layers of kick. One that's very like beater, one that's very like plasticky kind of rattle, one that's very low and punchy. And then, yeah. Unreleased Arby's ads. Is this? I'm assuming this is what it is.
Oh, let me put this on the screen for you guys. Let's see. Let's see. Is it this? Is it this one?
Andrew says he's going to send it in the Discord.
Okay. But if it's
Ever since Burger King dropped that dumbass commercial about having a burger you could fuck, we've been hard at work here at Arby's headquarters, and we developed a burger that you can fuck and eat. Take that, burger queer. I shoved your burger in my ass, and I liked it, bitch. In fact, I already fucked the burger we show in this commercial, and I came hard in that nigga. Yeah, that ain't Arby's sauce, buddy.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Get your bitch ass over to your nearest Arby's and eat the shit we put on your fucking burgers, you fat asshole. We don't want your fat redneck ass burger queer lovers over here anymore. Go back to Mississippi, you ginger. And the burger I shoved up my ass, I shoved 2 up my ass now, and I liked it even more than last time, bitch.
Arby's, we have the meat.
this is
Get
a
your
thing.
bitch ass niggas down to Arby's, you fat nigga. That's right. I called you a fat nigga. What are you gonna do about it, nigga? Yeah, I'm saying the N-word,
Jesus.
nigga. You don't like it, nigga? Too bad, nigga. We ain't no fake nigga shit down here at Arby's. Go back to Burger Queer, you stupid nigga.
Jesus Christ.
Andrew says peep the Discord. It's a different one.
Oh, out of all 3 of those?
3 of those.
Hold on. Those were pretty explicit. Jesus, I'm surprised they're still on YouTube. Let me open
Can't
up.
say whatever you want.
Yeah, you can. I told you, y'all have gone down the deep dark alley of YouTube massages and stuff, and what is it? The tutorials to wax.
Yeah.
Should I put that on stream?
No. No.
Maybe I should put it on stream and just look at the. We would get banned off Twitch.
Could we react to it but not put it on the?
I don't think we can. Like we would get banned off Twitch.
Oh.
Oh.
Update failed.
Update failed. Wow.
Boo.
Come on, Discord.
Updating.
Just crash Discord. Oh, okay.
Damn.
Discord's tripping.
Yeah.
So I can't. Why is Discord tripping? Close. Whatever. All right. So I can't open Discord for some reason because it's tripping.
Justin says that voiceover was definitely a scrawny white high schooler with a voice changer.
Probably.
Eugene says stream it, go out in a blaze of glory.
Tripping is in the context likely refers to Discord experiencing technical difficulties or disruption, which could manifest as issues like lag, crash, or voice connection problems. These problems can stem from various
Did you
factors.
just AI this shit?
It seems like it. I think he's using ChatGPT
I think he's
now.
using ChatGPT. You upgraded?
Look up. This shit look nasty as fuck. Okay. All right. All right. Let's look this up real quick.
Arby's came up immediately.
It is literally the first thing that popped up. You would think it would have been 2 girls in 1 cup.
Right?
Bourbon sauce, and brown sugar bacon, and Angus steak, and a top bun. This shit look nasty as fuck. Arby's, we have beats.
There you have it.
All right. Oh, God. Clicked on the wrong thing.
Womp womp. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I do it every stream now.
I have to wait for the entire.
Yeah, everything's going to blow.
Oh.
Whoa, Tractor encountered a major prop. This is the first time that's happened.
Somebody's unhappy.
Whoa. Oh, I think it just crashed out everything. Whoa.
Are we off?
I think we're still on, but it's like it's really going crazy. Sheesh. Did it crash us out? No, we're still live. CPU usage is at like 50%. All right, Track. I'm gonna have to open Tractor after the stream because it cannot do this tomorrow. What is going on with my computer? I haven't updated it.
Is it laggy shit right now?
It.
What's up, Brody?
Nah, it seems fine. I don't know because it crashed, but it's open. But it crashed, and so did Opera. Opera crashed too. It's weird.
Man.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, Alex goes, "Are we off?" Then launches into a series of disparaging remarks about everyone in the chat. Yeah,
Those motherfuckers.
Brody's in. What's going on, man? All right, who we got up next since everything crashed except for the stream?
Somehow.
Yes.
Miraculously.
So that last song was by Andrew. He does have the meats. Okay, and Eugene. Ryan Murphy's here? He popped in?
Is that who Ryan is?
Oh, maybe that is that Ryan. All right, so maybe that Ryan is this Ryan and not Ryan Chinese.
I feel like you got a different name.
I don't know. All right. So let's listen to this. This one's called Beauty Sweet because Ryan.
Did you get a different name, Ryan? I remember you having a different screen name.
He says, "Bear with me. The song is longer than 3 minutes, but is there any salvaging these lyrics?" Okay. Let's check it out.
Who is Ryan and why does he need to hide?
That's the right Ryan. All right, Eugene. Reviews, cite your sources, your trauma, and your struggles.
This one time. Tractor. Oh.
Like, what is going on?
You're going to need to delete that shit.
I'm going to have to. Side note, y'all heard about Claire Expedition 33? The guy who made all the music contacted them as a SoundCloud producer, and he made over 500 songs for them. And that soundtrack is amazing.
Just out of the blue?
Yeah, they were like,
call him.
He's just a SoundCloud. I think maybe it was 120 tracks, but he made like 120 tracks for the game. And they were like, he was just sending them stuff like every day.
And they were just like, wow.
And he composed the entire game.
That's amazing.
He was just a SoundCloud guy.
There you go. We've been saying it for years.
Get into gaming.
It's a new game, Nandrum.
Mm-hmm. Really good game.
Yep. They're comparing it to Persona 5.
It's different, but it is great. Good story, too. Great story, actually.
I need to.
I'm watching it like a soap opera.
Yeah?
It's great.
Okay. Is it a soap opera? Is this soundtrack that's happening right now?
This soundtrack just reminded me of like it. Persona does have a great soundtrack. Welcome, guys. As we entered playoff time 2025, we're going to have the Knicks and the Bulls lining up. Game 7 is down to the wire.
This is like the pre-Olympics when they do the interviews with the... Oh. I think I've got a little fight left in me type beat. Yeah.
He's asking if the lyrics can be salvaged. Are you meaning like can the vocalist be salvaged or?
Yeah, be specific about your question.
What a time change.
Oh, he says they're coming. It's just some guy yodeling. Yo! Please don't be Yoko Ono type shit.
Did you hear lyrics?
Not yet.
Oh.
He says he swears they're coming. It does sound like ending credits to me. There's a lot of themes moving.
This would be great to play, like, if it was a year ending credits.
Oh, yeah, yep. We're gonna get to the end of the song. It's gonna be like JK, no lyrics.
Are these the lyrics?
Don't think so.
Or is somebody gonna come on here like,
I wanna run away and take my life away. You can't do this for me. I'm that intermediate rap verse that just comes on the song for no reason. I'm rapping for F's.
There we go. Yeah.
I gotta put. Do you want the vocalist to say like, "Oh, la, da, da," like instead of like it's? I think the key is too far away from Melodyne to help it. Because I can, if it was like,
yeah,
like if it was that
instead of following the main line,
yeah,
yeah. That was actually one of my notes. I think it's already too busy because it's got a technical lead on it. So having vocals that follow the technical lead, then
And I just think the key is too far away from where it's like maybe he's imagining it to be. And I don't know if that's within this singer's range.
He says, so she sang in G major, but I transpose it to A major.
Like, it's like, oh, like, I can't even, it's not in my range. Why did it? Maybe a choir. Well, no, there's a choir
There's
right
already
here.
a choir there, yeah.
Oh,
There's something just in general weird about it.
I'm the rap verse that comes on the song for absolutely no reason. For every popular song, I'm in the movie right now, and my raps is here. I got a big chain and a car outside. You know that I got women. You know that I got style. You know that we win and we're gonna prevail. Let's rock, let's ride and roller coaster. We live and we fight till the end of time. Yay!
Sound like Will Smith. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he made a shitload of money doing Men in Black and Wild Wild West. Yes, this should be the end of year wrap. Thank you and good year, everyone.
Yeah, represent.
We'll see you next year.
We're the real ones. Real recognize real. Yeah.
You know, I don't even think it needs vocals. I understand what you're trying to do, but I don't. I think it just follows a main line that's already established. White meat gang. And so I think just go with that. Plus, there's something weird going on in the stereo field. You'd need to do a bunch of upward compression to get it to cut through, and then even then it would just show the kind of weirdness that is it sitting on top of the main line. I think go without. That's my vote.
I almost feel like just keep the choir vocals, but instead do
Like
what
an
she's
upfront,
doing as
yeah.
a choir.
Mhm.
Like, as a choir, and then it just maintains choir vocals.
Yeah.
Where the choir gets louder, where it's like, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then make sure you end it with the super white appropriate rapper who raps on the song to make the song hip and cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let me stop. Just playing.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't do that.
Fill that checkbox. Yeah. Personally, I think I want the vocals. I just think I should find someone else. If you're going to have the vocals, yes, get somebody else. Do it in the key. Little Wonder Bread.
Yeah, a different key. Maybe somebody else who can sing in that range with that kind of opera-esque voice. Not the what would that be with a what is that? That's not an alto. I don't know the stuffs.
We're just guys that sit on a couch.
Yeah, but the more
I kind of like the idea. I mean, Ryan, what if instead of perfectly following that main line, it was treated almost like a like a main chorus ad lib, which is like soprano as fuck. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's called soprano as fuck. Okay. Where it partially follows the line, but it allows for exaggeration on its own, and like maybe some trills and maybe some runs and maybe some things that break away from. Because what you've done, if you want to get psychoacoustic with it, what you've done is you've established the lead, so the person listening already knows what the lead is. So if there's an opera-esque singer going over top doing something that mirrors but isn't exactly the lead, then now you've got something that's like, oh, it's the same. We already know what it is because we established it. Psychoacoustic, yes, thank you. That's why I keep you here, Justin. if that makes sense. And then you can play with it, and then you can have your sandbox freedom to kind of do whatever there. Our chat's so wild.
Just to respond to Andrew, he said Lil Peepee. There is a rapper named Little Dicky already. So he's the adult version of Little Peepee.
Upward compression.
Yeah,
because you asked.
Yeah, because he was asking what is upper. He said upper compression.
Upper. So upward is
like Squidward.
Yes,
but without the squid.
It's comp. It's where you take a duplicate. On the second duplicate, you squash it really hard with a compressor, specifically something like perhaps an 1176. That's a type of compressor that always wants to be out of compression. And so it makes for a very pumpy sound, and that's what you want to do. You want to have it pumping. So very fast release, very high compression. But then you take the highly compressed track, you mix it all the way down, and then you blend it with the original. Dave is a pretty funny show. Reach out to vocals.
That's
UCF.
That's a good idea what Mr. Autismo says. He's saying, Ryan, you could reach out to the vocal studios at UCF. Might be a student there who would want the experience and could meet the requirements of the performance. Isn't Ash in the vocal choir?
She is. She does. She's Gemini Boulevard.
Okay.
But I know a couple people in the a cappella groups there. I think you'd want to find. I'd be really interested to see something like opera-esque. Like just open up those vocal cords and let them rip.
Yeah, and Miss Autismo says he also knows a soprano who he thinks is a mutual friend that will probably help out. And Dave is a pretty funny show. Shouts out to Jason. And Andrew says, also, I forgot to ask, how was my mix for my song? Was it at least a decent mix? If we don't say anything about the mix, it's a decent mix.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we completely skip over the mix.
But, at least we knew what kind of song it was.
Mm-hmm. Ryan says, if they'd be willing to share, that would be epic. He's talking to Nick. Nandrum says, everyone in the acapella groups in UCF have choir training. Okay.
Yeah. Which could be good or could be bad. I think it depends on how hard you want to try and push them.
And what is the list looking like? I mean, after all this time, we've gone through
two songs.
It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah. So by the time we're done, it's going to be 1 a.m.
Yeah, this is what the list's looking like. So up next would be Jalen, then Ralph, and then Versace, then Nandrum, and that's it.
Yeah.
So at this rate, we'll be done at 12 a.m.?
Yeah, no problem.
4 songs, 12?
Yeah, no problem.
We're going to go faster. I expect Jalen's song to be fantastic. I expect us to not have much to say because this song will be a complete song.
It's going to blow our balls off.
So, any more from Ryan though? Like any more we want to add?
I think he's moving the girls in the choir student. It would be benefit. Yes, that's like choir is a double-edged sword. If they're really, really good at it, then they can do a lot. But if they're not good at it, then they're very restricted in. They don't want to do craziness to their voice. They don't want to. And I've found that trying to get choir singers to come out of their shell is kind of hard to do because they're just so trained in it and they don't want to stress anything. And it's like you need somebody who's like right at the edge of. Yeah.
Justin says, I love how it's an hour and a half late and I didn't miss a single song. What
are you talking about?
Brody said, y'all slack it like usual. I mean,
it's Wednesday. We do whatever we want. We're on our break, too. We haven't been teaching all week. Yeah.
Eugene says, I think Ryan should abandon this girl singer and go bring on a full bass vocalist.
That would be wild. That would be wild. And then sing it like a sea shanty.
We rockin' on a tainted oh. Singing when we sing a song, oh.
Killing it.
We walk across the plank and say we hit the fancy and we're gay. We're on a boat and we like to kiss each other. Oh, yeah, oh.
This is the modern sea shanty.
Ryan says the girl who sang it was a choir student. Okay, he says, I think it would benefit from a more free, fun sound as opposed to harsh consonants and y'all vowels.
We're on a boat.
Tall vowels. Okay.
And we like to kiss.
JVS taking last week's advice to heart. He's going to spiritual, lyrical miracle all over the place. My expectations this week is very high. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, super high.
When did that happen?
We're on a boat and we like to kiss.
You want to train? See, but what I'm saying, that was absolutely true. A lot of those pirates were gay. That's where you get butt pirates from. They were on a boat with each other for like 7 months. Stank as hell. Stank as all stank.
We're on a boat and we like to
And it was like, what was it, taboo to have a woman on the boat or something like that? I don't know if that's correct.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Yeah, because there were some with women on it, right?
Oh, yeah.
and
Someone would bring,
scurvies and
yeah.
stuff, you know.
But there were famously women pirates.
Yeah, and then they all have chlamydia, like in the eyes and stuff. They were just like stray cats. Y'all didn't want to be a pirate. You want, and then they do like sea salt and shells and like they penis or something to like try to stop the burning. It was like insane.
This is when they invented talcum powder.
Yeah. Andrew says, I think JVS will improve when he uses one of my beats. Okay. It'll push him out of his comfort zone. Okay. But Ryan does say epic sauce. Thank you so much, by the way.
Yeah. I'm interested in seeing what you do with it.
Oh, yeah. Brody Wellboy actually hit me up and said that he's been working on a few songs with people out of the chat. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Can't wait to hear it.
Oh,
so, yeah,
cool.
go ahead and submit that, man. Go ahead and submit it. I'll make sure we get to that. I want to hear that.
Yeah. Put it on a shirt. We're on a boat. We like to kiss each other. Put it on a shirt. I'm going to sample that.
Kissing the homies on a boat is not gay. It's just keeping your friend's lips warm. Jesus Christ.
Is this piracy?
We're so behind on comments. You guys really like that, huh?
Maritime law. Oh, my God. I'm just dying.
That's why Luffy is the king of pirates. Oh, yeah. JVS needs to do a song with I Hate Ralph. Interesting.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I heard you, Brody, and Wellboy got a song, but is that what y'all are sending? Because Wellboy hit me up and said, you know, like he was saying thanks for like being on the platform because of the collaborations and stuff.
Is it a sea shanty that you and Brody and Wellboy are working on?
Aren't y'all supposed to be working on a sea shanty like the Justin and Andrew? The
shanties.
Oh, what about a Mississippi River shanty? That could be a whole new genre. Mississippi River shanties.
Mississippi. It's in French Bayou.
Where you have the
Creole.
You have the blow. You have the jugs with. You have a banjo. And it's all like super country accents.
Isn't that what a dirge is?
I have no idea. I thought that was something where you dug up like shipwrecks. That was a dredge, isn't it?
It's a dredge. Singing dredges in the park.
They could call it that.
They could call this is our new.
This is the Mississippi dredge music.
This is Mississippi.
Straight out of the struggle. Straight out of the mud of the Mississippi.
Mississippi.
What is it?
A dirge.
A dirge is a slow, mournful song or a hymn typically played or sung at a funeral or other somber occasions, often expressing grief or blah, 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 blah.
I feel like that's the same as a sea shanty.
I don't know, man. Sea shanties were happy sometimes.
A shanty. Oh, God.
I was on the Mississippi River, way oh, I drowned her in the Mississippi, way oh.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's where I do the Mississippi, way oh. We're about to go lynch some black man, way oh. You know what the Mississippi people talk about in the bayou. But it'll have to be at that tempo. What is that, like 170?
Faster now, faster.
And call it Mississippi dredge music.
Mississippi dredge.
Straight out of the mud, brother. Way haul. You gotta say way haul.
You heard that new Mississippi dredge?
That's such a dope name.
It is kind of.
Okay. Ryan, thank you for sending your song.
Yeah, thank you for submitting.
Hopefully you got something out of that.
Make sure it's a Mississippi dredge next time.
All right. What we got?
Oh, boy.
Jalen up next with a song called Last Dance. And that is what we're going to have tonight.
Okay.
He says, tomorrow is not promised for me. That's why I make so many songs. Oh, that's what we doing. Okay, that's the realest thing he's ever said.
Yeah.
That's real right there.
I
You
hope
need to
those
put
are
that
the-
on a shirt.
Put it on his shirt.
Come on, man. Jalen out here. Jalen might have matured. Hold up. That was something real he just said.
That was very real.
Is this about to have like some lyrical spiritual
He's
stuff?
like, yeah, but like that.
Let's see. No, this is a month ago, so it won't.
Oh. All right, I'm going to go pee.
That Mississippi dredge music right here.
Last chance, I gave you your last chance. Let's just have this last dance. Let's do this for us. She gon' make me tap dance. She gave me a lap dance. Let's just have this last dance. Please don't lose my trust. Girl, this is your last chance. I gave you your last chance. Let's just have this last dance. Let's do this for us. She gon' make me tap dance. She gave me a lap dance. Let's just have this last dance. Let's do this for us. Don't be a weirdo. You're thinking too hard. You're thinking too much. Just box to the media. Don't look in the mirror. Your last guy was a chaser. I bought all like a Laker. I can't lie, I won't take her. Take her. Her mom is a hater. Her dad is a hater. Her friend is a hater. Her dog is a hater. Her whole family's a hater. There's some haters, cause I'm winning now. Last dance, let's just have this last dance. Last dance, last dance. Let's just have this last dance. She gon' make me tap dance. Last chance, I gave you your last chance. Let's just have this last dance. Let's do this for us. She gon' make me tap dance. She gave me a lap dance. Let's just have this last dance. Please don't lose my trust. Girl, this is your last chance. I gave you your last chance. Let's just have this last dance. Let's do this for us. She gon' make me tap dance. She gave me a lap dance. Let's just have this last dance. Let's do this for us. Don't be a weirdo.
I don't think children know what a lap dance is.
I think this is for adults.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, Eugene. I need you to. Did Eugene leave the chat room?
Eugene, come back.
Eugene, you have to review it. Eugene is like, stop talking. Eugene.
Knock, knock.
Eugene Bartholomew Schmickles. What was his name?
Smuckers. Eugene Smuckers, you get your ass back in this chat room.
Overdue says, literally, if JVS made a song in some dark key and based his lyrics off his love letter, tomorrow is not promised for me, it would be good.
Even Andrew knows.
All right, Andrew's on to something now.
Eugene Bartholomew Smokers, get a grip.
All right. If Eugene left,
Who's going to write the dissertations?
Eugene is banned from demanding us play music. He can still join in the chat room, and anytime he says, play music, I'm going to be like, Eugene, you left, though.
But Eugene.
You promised me you would write a dissertation for every single song.
Bartholomew.
All right.
Uh,
All right.
but Eugene.
I don't know. I listened to the song.
Same. I heard it in there. It sounded very musical. There was sound. I could feel the sound pressure hitting my ears, and turning into a signal that I could understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't, with the message that he sent, I thought it was going to be a song that was like I get the song. He's like, this is your last chance. Because I think he has this complex where people don't believe in him. So,
Oh, yeah?
yeah, so he has to be like, I'm going to be great. You will see one day. And a lot of his songs are that. So I think it's very telling about.
Have you heard about a thing called the hex?
I've heard a lot of hexes, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a thing in psychology called the hex, which is the more you label yourself, the more opposite of that you are.
No, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
I've you hear the attraction, like the affirmations. Yeah.
And so when people describe themselves, they're like, "Oh yeah, na 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 na." Basically, if you talk about yourself, you are kind of the opposite of that.
I don't know if I believe that.
I think
is it a thing?
It is a thing. It is a thing.
Is it a philosophy or psychology?
Psychology. Yeah, it's a psychology.
What leads you there?
Do
they have like a baseline for it?
Yeah, it's because you label yourself for things, and then that is the extent of what you do, and so therefore, more often than not, it's the opposite case because you put least amount of effort into the thing that you've labeled yourself.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Ralph says, JVS reminds me of My Hero Academia, how Deku, whoever that is like, I'll be the next great. JVS wants to be the next great.
Huh?
Yeah, this is why I say I Hate Ralph does not have hands. Like, it's literally like he thinks something and then just writes it and it submits.
Do you think that he's using like Siri?
He's
like,
using the
JVS reminds me of My Hero Academia.
He's the guy who's testing out Elon Musk brain thing. He's that guy.
Do you think he has what are the bone conducting speaker? Do you think he has the reverse of that? It's like a bone conducting microphone, and
maybe.
so he just listens to his thoughts.
Maybe.
The therapy session has begun. Yeah, it's a concept in Buddhism too. All things are inherently contained. All things inherently contain their opposites. Yes, the yin and yang aspect of Buddhism, however. It's the more that you, like, if you labeled yourself white, you would be more dark because you view yourself as one thing, but you don't put out the effort to epitomize that.
Andrew with some good advice. JVS making a song about being terrified of his future would be amazing. But that would be the actual complete opposite of this song.
That would be.
It would be the complete opposite. This song is like, this is your last chance because I'm dope as hell. But him... Maybe that would be because, like I said, from the psychology that I'm getting, it's like he makes so many songs like that where it's just like he, maybe he's putting that out there because that is trying to help himself believe that. But maybe he needs to just put out something that's actually real. Where he's like, hey, I fear for my future.
Yes.
I'm doing this because I think this will make me great, but I fear that I will never be successful in it.
Can you write that song? JV?
Everybody can relate to that.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Can you write that song, JV? Can your next song that you send us be about the terror of reality?
But she did give him a lap dance. So he was in the strip club talking to a stripper, doing her job, and he was harassing her by saying, please believe in me. Like strippers are therapists. Come on now.
She's in love with me. You could tell because she listened to
And nobody in her family, her dog doesn't even like me, but better believe
Her
this
dog
is her
doesn't
last
even know
chance.
me. She's a stripper.
Her mom, dad, dog, and friends don't like me, but this is her last chance to be with me. It sounds like, that would be crazy. She would just separate herself. You know how egomaniac that is? Hey, separate yourself from everything you've ever known because nobody likes me, but this is your last chance to be with me, bitch. Fucking fire. Granted, you make your decisions for yourself and all of that stuff, but it's just like, man, she would be setting herself up for codependency.
That's what he's hoping for.
And then you would hate it because she's being codependent, unless you are a narcissistic egomaniac who would want somebody who's codependent and fully dependent on you for everything.
Right about it. Next song.
Are we getting into the psychology?
Yeah, the deeper layers of JV.
JVS writing about the terror of morality, time, and mistakes that can never be undone.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Regret.
As an experiment, because he always makes positive songs, and there's an interesting I wonder what is the underlying reason of him doing that.
Can you write us a Mississippi Dredge?
Yeah.
JV, can you write us about the horrors of mortality?
On all seriousness, I am very curious, because he always says he makes happy music, and he's talked about the reason before, but I wonder if he let down that force field or that thing where he does that ideology. If he dropped that ideology for one song and actually sat there and was just like, this is really how I feel without the mask. Let me remove the mask. How would it come out? It's a super interesting topic, man. I think maybe try that.
I want to see the dark side of JV.
It ain't even about that. It's the real side. Take the mask off, man. It's
Sing
great to be positive, great for all of that stuff. You've done that, but try taking that mask off.
Yeah. No auto-tune either. Yes. He needs an emotional tell-all with nothing but an acoustic guitar.
That Mississippi Dredge.
Mississippi Dredge. Singing about snakes and shit.
AKA blues.
Stop it. It just reminds me of the Metalocalypse episode. They disassembled the Satan's contract.
Mr. Crikish?
Yeah.
Not that one where they resurrected a demon.
No, the one where they meet at the crossroads and then then he gets him to the sign. He's like, "Yeah, what's he say?" He's like, "Yeah, the language on page 5 is a little unclear." And then he's like, and then they go through it, and then he's like, I'm going to have to read through this, and I'm going to need to find a notary. And then Murphy's like, I'm a notary.
I'm a notary. It should be weird.
I'm a notary.
All right. So that was Jalen's song. Up next, we do have Versace Sensei.
Okay.
Song's name is 38 Hot, featuring, what is that, Cramion?
Cranium.
Oh, this is going to be some lyrical, spiritual, habitual, acrylical. He said, the homies and I got together and cooked this one up this morning. Took your advice, added no effects, just vocals for the first mix. Okay. I am intrigued. I want to hear how this sounds. So
okay.
It's an MP4, so I'm not. Well, it's
you
an M4A.
Okay, I was going to. You know that Pro Tools now has MP3 option and M4A. When did we start moving to M4? I don't know. I just noticed it last week.
I mean, I haven't updated my Pro Tools in 2 years.
I was in the studio and I was like, oh, let me bounce this real quick. MP3, M4A, Wave. I was like, the fuck?
Whoa.
When did we go further down the hole than MP3?
Wow.
Maybe they're trying to move away from MP3 because technically it's been obsolete for 6 years.
Gotta crack the crabs, man.
I can hear his room.
It wasn't my fault, though. That was your fault.
Damn you!
Yeah.
Summertime vibe, can you feel the heat? Mimosas in the cup, neck on freeze. Sperry's in my feet, yeah, I'm on a boat. Flower shirt,
vocals would need to come up just a little bit more.
And leave slightly less muddy, but if this is him, it sounds good.
Feeling that summer breeze. Hit the shore, grab something to eat. Cracking crab legs, heavy butter for me, please. Smoke the pack to let loose. And now I'm on the vodka Grey Goose. At the OJ, slide to the room. Slip the glove on me before I catch a murder case. Bossed up instead against that. And making bands haters always get mad. It's the summer though, the heat getting to 'em. And counting up these niggas got a good ring to it. It ain't nothing to it but to do it. Times got hard, barbed wire, I had to low crawl to the.
Hold on, I want to pause it because that was him in the first verse where he didn't use any effects. So your mix is almost there. Vocals probably need to go up just a hair bit more, but after that, that's solid leveling.
Yes.
Then we can get into creating a vocal chain.
Yes.
For your vocals.
I mean, whatever you're using, if you used compression, good.
He said nothing.
Oh.
That's just faders.
That's
That's what I told him to do.
Yeah.
So-
That's like EQing and you're done.
EQ and then start creating a vocal chain where you can do the FX and
Yeah.
FX chain and do the.
But at that point,
whatever.
I think I really like the sound of that as like a baseline sound. And if you just sauce that up with a little bit of EQ, a little bit of compression, then the effects could be effects. They could be production effects.
And you won't even need to do too much.
You
to
won't.
It. It's just
you
like
won't.
you can hit it. You can automate your vocals being sent to it.
Yeah. Like this is a great, like, there's a phrase which is get it right in the recording. And this is getting it right in the recording. It sounds great. If it loads.
Let's see.
The one that put that bit right next to the 5, counting all these damn niggas, got a nigga mile high on. Fuck a drumstick, I need a thigh. If you don't know, you better act just like you know. Ooh, is what they say if they see me riding in a Tonka truck, sunroof, wheel spinning like a Fruit Loop. They say they smoke big, but they ain't really trying to smoke, cause we pull up with all the smoke. Have you screaming, please don't shoot. Get up out the way, you better find safety, cause I doubt that mine is on safety. Spray niggas, no with fans, but some maybes. Ride shotgun. 64 up maybe. That's 2,500 for your motherfucker. Wise like my pops, I'll get wild like my mother. Running like 1,000-yard rusher. Young Thug Serbia, Jeffrey Butler. Shout out Double R, he was a motherfucking hustler. He whip in the corner like he was a pass rusher. Hey.
There's something with his vocals, and I can't pinpoint it yet.
It's just frequencies, I think.
Is it? Okay.
It's like too muddy.
Okay, because I'm like, is it the microphone or is it like a layer that's underneath? But I was like, it would be too spot on. Like they would have had to use vocal line to have it that spot on.
Spray niggas nowhere.
Or is it like slight peaking?
Slight peaking, but that's pushing the mids, so it's all one. He just needs to
some
turn
frequencies
the
are peaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fans, but some maybes.
Because it's crunching.
Yeah, it's like, but it's like in the mids. Yeah.
For your
Right there.
It's like right there.
Yep.
My pops, I'll get wild like my mother.
I get wild.
The more, yeah.
So when he says like I get wild, you hear it kind of like whoa, like it sounds like it's at a ceiling. That's frequency peaking.
Yep.
So that microphone.
If you had a compressor on the way in, or basically turn your gain down and then fix it in the mix.
Yeah, but I mean the way that it could be, it sounds like a USB mic.
It sounds like a USB mic. I think you're right, and it's just it needs more phantom power.
It's that. Yeah, it sounds like a USB mic that the second guy is on. And if you use the USB mic for yourself, you did a good job. I mean, you honestly did a good job on the second guy. But if you're using a USB microphone, you're going to have to start switching. You're going to have to switch to a condenser so you can have that dynamic range so that when he's like, why, like it doesn't compress. Well, it doesn't peak that frequency.
Yeah.
And that's what dynamic range is. So you can actually have all your frequencies.
There you go. Headroom.
Yeah, so you would need to look into a condenser microphone that will require 48 volts of phantom power, and you would need to find an audio interface. Now, we do have a guide on our website, and there's also like one that can be it can be put in the chat room where you can click on the link and check out the guide. And that gives you, I mean, it was written a couple years ago, but it's still a pretty good baseline.
It'll point you in the right direction.
Yeah, it'll point you in the right direction. Are you actually using a USB microphone though? Because
what are you using? Because I don't feel like you were clipping. I feel like he was clipping. Fuck a USB microphone. Use the camera microphone off a MacBook. Fuck a MacBook microphone. Use a a microphone built into a camera.
Because it reminds me of what the Sennheiser wireless microphones do.
Do they have?
When you have the volume on it so loud, like on the actual handheld,
It just gets
and
clippy.
then you have the you have the receiver turned down, and
Yeah.
then you have the gain down, and it's just straight clip. Yeah, he said, yeah, it's a USB microphone. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Use a Zoom recorder on the beach in the rain in a thunderstorm.
Yeah, so can anybody post that guide in the chat room for the brethren? So
What is it? Guide? Exclamation point.
Yeah,
Guide?
I think if not, I'll look at the website and post it in the chat.
It's not guide. It's what is the guide? Let me go to exclamation point commands.
I'm gonna find the URL. I'm almost there.
Okay, I'll beat you to it.
You might, because on our website, where is it? Production guides. Here we go. You're losing, Alex. Miss Altismo got it before me. God damn it.
We all care so much that we're beating each other to the punch. It's fine. It's fine. What is it? What is it? Exclamation point what?
I don't know.
Damn. And there's a delay.
Yeah. Well, on the guide, actually, I can put it on screen. I don't think I've ever done this. Let's put it on screen so people can see what we're talking about when we're always talking about, we have a guide. All right, so I know it's a sociopathic background because it's all white. But
You're welcome.
But so we have this guide here. It's a guide to beginner audio. So you scroll down, it's like first and most important. If you click on that, it will expand it to like what are you building your studio for, your basic setups, and blah, 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 blah. It goes with stuff. It talks about condenser microphone, what you'll need, microphone with a pop-filter XLR interface with 48 volts. So all this stuff that we're saying, you kind of can get the vocabulary there. And then you go to microphones, and there's some notes about microphones. It talks about dynamic and a condenser. What is a dynamic versus what is a condenser? So it's all right here. So all the stuff that we talk about on stream, you can find in this guide. Microphones in the online search, I think there's a few recommendations here. So like beginner and starter, you would have the Behringer, unfortunately, the Blue Yeti.
They also make non-USB microphones.
Rhodes, like the NT1A, I remember when that used to be fire.
Yeah.
AKG, there's some beginner mics with AKG. There's also Audio Technica, that's a beginner. Then you can go to intermediate with AKG, sure. Aston is what I would recommend in that intermediate level, Aston Origin or Aston Spirit. Can you guys see that? No, they're seeing like half the screen. Jesus Christ, what did I do?
What did you do?
Yeah, let's fix the screen real quick. There we go.
I think it's just bigger than you can resize.
Yeah,
Whatever.
so Aston is what I recommend. And I mean, big money, good luck. All right.
Yeah, buy a Telefunken. Just buy a Telefunken. And Elam, E-L-A-M.
And then go down here to interfaces so you can get all the information about interfaces, what we were just talking to you about, so you can know when we're like, oh, does it have a pad on it? And you can see what a pad is and what it does. Phase reversal, you can hear about that if you're recording other instruments where you might need to reverse phase. Some of them have a mono button, so that's I don't think beginner mixers do have a mono button.
Some of them do. I found it's kind of hit or miss.
Okay. And then you can go down to interfaces and online search, and then this is where we start. We name a few. Arturia, I hear, is great. I still haven't used one of these yet, but I hear it's great.
Same.
Focusrite, I mean, that's what I typically tell people to use, like the 2i2, because it's cheap. M Audio, I think, do they even didn't the price go up on those?
Don't know.
Okay. Then UAD is great if you got the money. But UAD has a mid-tier one that's like $349. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
It's like the Spark?
Something like that.
Something like that.
And it's not bad because I've heard people who Suku uses that. Like,
oh, really?
When it was on the truck. Yeah.
Good.
And then you can get into DAWs. And did we do headphones? No, the headphone one never came out, right?
I guess I didn't.
Yeah.
Time to visit ChatGPT.
Okay, but that is the guide that we had posted in the chat.
What the hell is a Telefunken?
Telefunken.
Telefunken. The Volt. Thank you.
Yeah, Brody's in says I got an Aston too. Yeah, Aston Spirit, love it. Oh yeah, we didn't put warm audio on there. I think this is before we even used warm
I think it was
audio.
Yeah.
Because we got some in the studio now, don't we?
Warm?
Yeah, did we? Didn't Joe buy some? No, he bought. I think he bought the pack. No, somebody built one. They bought the pack to build it.
Yeah.
They built it. It was a student, and he was testing it.
I have been
Forgot who
setting
that
up the
was.
Hairball Audio 11.
I think that was John Waters.
I think that was Ed Guardo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Focus wrong. The Volt, yeah, that's the UAD.
Yeah,
UAD
yeah.
Volt, yeah. I'll get a new mic after rent. I bought an AKG K553 MK2 headphones. They are fire. Yeah, I haven't heard those. I mean, you know what I'm going to bat for.
Yep.
The III audio headphones I will go to bat for sure.
And my next pair of headphones will be too expensive to recommend to anybody. That's my goal.
Some headphones go up to like $5,000. And
Yep.
It's like, why? You
Because
buy-
they sound phenomenal.
just get real speakers.
They sound phenomenal.
Just get
you can hear
acoustics.
everything. I'd rather get headphones if I'm spending $5,000. Get the freaking the tannoys that Peter gave us. They're only $2,000 and they're so good.
All right. So up next we got Nandrum. This track is called Comp Song. So maybe competition song?
Maybe it's multiple songs all at once.
Maybe.
Oh, this is the okay. Yeah. This is a
it's-
competition song.
Oh, that's a song that for this comp we had to follow some rules. They wanted some sounding. Is that everything? They wanted some sounding songs, and we had to use 4 samples they gave us. It was water, kids playing, and a crowd. The wave time limit was 4 minutes. Okay. This is a recent competition?
This is this was for the Sound Club. So you think you can produce the one that we
that they did
drop
at the studio?
that they did at outside this time.
Oh.
They lost while it loads. He had them vote by like round of applause basically, and he did one round and they won, and then he was like, let's do it again, I don't believe these results. So they did another one and they won again, and he's like, this is crazy, we need to vote one more time. They voted a third time and they lost. He's like, I guess you guys came in second. I was like, that is insane.
Rigged. That's why you don't do those round of applause.
No, that was wild.
Yeah.
Joe, the final thing came down to Joe. It was literally like he divided the crowd. He's like, if you like this song, go stand up there. And it was even. So he's like, Joe, come over here. And so Joe literally just walked to the crowd closest to him. And then that's what, it wasn't Nandrum's crowd. It was the other song's
Jesus
crowd.
Christ.
Sunny south side in a West Orlando jam. Rolling this tree, light in my hand. Sunny south side in a West Orlando jam. City to serve, I can see that we up, yeah. Sun up, tan in that bikini that you like. Cold side, water on me dripping in July. Henny on a sip, I'm on a run. Benny on a dinner with my one. Sun up, tan in that bikini that you like. Cold side, water on me dripping in July. Henny on a sip, I'm on a run. Benny on a dinner with my one. Fuck it, I'm gonna talk about some shit that get you
sounds great.
Pick Latina
Yes.
bitches, squat for pictures like they model.
I remember when Nandrum used to send terrible sounding songs in, man.
Taking off his slippers, drinking liquor, sugar mama. Outside, kissing hoes on Two-Face. Suck your tooth again, turn around, tuck your shoelace. Get
We
ready
love
to get
girls.
set,
What's
'cause we
going on?
taking on the road. Body in one hand and some bottles on the sunny south side in a West Orlando jam. Rolling this tree, light up my hand. Sunny south side in a West Orlando jam. City to serve, I can see that we up, yeah. Sun up, tan in that bikini that you like. Cold side, water on me dripping in July. Henny on a sip, I'm on a run. Benny on a dinner with my one. Sun up, tan in that bikini that you like. Cold side, water on
I think they're finding their pocket with it.
Yes.
Henny on a sip, I'm on a run. Henny on a dinner with my one.
It's auto-tuned, but it is the perfect amount. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It is not drenched. It is not disgusting.
Not like that.
We love girls. We'll tell you afterwards.
By the sound, I can hear you breathe.
Sing it.
You know what I've been saying to you. I can be the nigga.
I like the distortedness of the guitar.
I can take you down, take it down, take it. My ring is round if I put it on your finger again. And if you change your mind, bodies in a distance, come to you in pistons. Right. And if you change your mind, kiss me in persistence, miss your whole existence. Right. And if you change your mind, trust the only honest nigga that you've ever been with. Like. And if you change your mind, I can walk away like nothing mattered in your interest.
This is really good.
Yes. That was a ripping chorus.
And the mix is really good.
Yeah.
Thinking about you when you leave, all distant from me.
And I remember when this stuff used to sound like you couldn't even hear them.
It just sounded like reverb.
My ring is round if I put it on your finger again. Why should I let you cross my boundary? I can take it down, take it down, take it. My ring is round if I put it on your finger again. My ring is round if I put it on your finger again. My ring is round if I
Nice.
put it on your finger. Round if I
Nice.
put it on your finger again. My ring is round if I put it.
Oh, man. Flip to ballet.
Nice.
Nice. That was really good. That song can be released. That was really good, man.
Really good.
I don't have anything to say.
Same.
We love girls. What we do here is we joke around a lot, and we both are college professors. We teach music,
Music production.
yeah, music production, studio recording, all of that stuff. So people send us music, we listen to it, we give our feedback, professional feedback, and we also we do a bunch of other stuff. So like I DJ, he's a master and engineer, and I manage artists in the music industry and stuff like that. So we'll give business advice, technical advice, and studio advice, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's what we do here, but we joke around a lot. So
We don't do karaoke.
yeah, no karaoke though. We will make up songs though. Yeah, you missed a couple.
You heard
We made-
Mississippi Dredge?
Yeah, we
'Cause-
we made a whole genre tonight. It's called Mississippi Dredge music. Album coming soon.
I'm coming soon.
We
Big
did sea
things.
shanties last week.
Yep, it's true.
Yeah, so
Cool.
yeah. What else we do?
We yell.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
We do self-help.
We
We give
therapy sessions.
we give men advice, and we also give women advice, but they don't ask us for advice because we're men. Yeah. We give general
talk
advice.
a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's the Consult Q&A show, man.
Yeah, come on down.
We talk about comics, anime. We talked about food for like the first hour.
That is very
No,
true.
we talked about a specific food, chicken, for an hour.
Fried chicken.
Literally. That's why we only have 16 viewers. 'Cause people are just like, I'm so tired of
I'm
this.
so tired. What else talk about?
This is the first time Q said nothing. Yeah, but no, that was great. Y'all have found. I think y'all found y'all pocket, and it's really dope knowing where you came from the beginning. Just sitting there being like, yeah, man, you need to utilize the studios. You need to do this in the program. Yeah, just keep like spend the time, do it, and it's just crazy. It is night and day. I wish I could find some of them old songs that he was recording on his phone.
Yeah.
And every time we were just like, man, if this was actually really recorded.
Yeah.
Like, it would sound great. And then just seeing him develop where he's like, this is what I learned today, so I just did this today. And seeing you develop from where you were to where you are now is really fire.
Yeah.
And seeing like where you've been going with Gabe and stuff, man. I
Yeah.
like how y'all both are locked in.
Yep.
And y'all are doing what y'all doing. It takes a team and it takes that type of effort, man. Don't ever not appreciate him. Make sure you always tell him you appreciate him, because finding people who you can work with like that is rare. And you want to keep that friendship. You want to keep that. Even if y'all get into like an argument or something, humble yourself and y'all need to talk it out for real, because that people like that and how y'all are forming together, that is the thing.
Yep.
And that together, and as long as it stays together and is consistent, can become something. So just keep growing together, man.
Real friends give each other smooches on the forehead.
I don't know about that, but they do give each other hugs.
That's true.
But for real, let them know, because even when the when the little momentum starts coming, just make sure y'all like talk and maintain the friendship and appreciate each other, because don't forget it took both of y'all, or and even if there's a third person who comes into the mix, it takes all three of y'all. It doesn't take you didn't do it on your own.
Yeah.
And
Remember
he didn't
that.
do it on his own. Hopefully he hears this same message, and hopefully he also shows y'all keep that type of brotherly bond and y'all are able to communicate and stuff, because I've seen it so many times where either there's a dope duo or something like that, and it's like timeless and it's fire, and then as momentum starts, somebody changes. And,
Or like I worked with a band forever ago who was just starting to see like label interest, and as soon as like money started talking, the guitar player like just came in swinging and kicked everybody out of the band, and it was just him and then 4 new people in the band, and then the band fell apart. So
yeah,
just make sure your goals are aligned. That's what it is.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm saying this is because like you and Gabe met in the program, and then it's like y'all locked in and y'all both developed together to then get to this point, and it's like y'all got to this point within a year and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, and that's fast. So
just make sure
cherish it.
Yep.
Cherish it. Cherish it. Cherish it. And that's how we do our manly advice. We love girls. We also love girls in here as well. Did we get rated or something? Who are these people?
Who are these people?
Who is Freyry Wings?
They've been in here before.
Have they?
Yeah.
Who are you? He said, damn, first time I've actually seen you guys live. I followed because someone I knew like 10 years ago was doing something with you. Were they? Stick with your group and grow together was pure gold. Yeah. Damn, you came in and heard us giving advice.
Good. The real advice.
Yeah, wow. I'm glad you came in at this point, because prior to this, we were talking about Mississippi Dredge,
Yeah.
fried chicken.
You're a metalhead. Do you guys like rock or anything?
We
Yeah,
sure do.
Sure do.
We sure do. We were just talking about Metalocalypse and
You missed earlier when Andrew submitted some corn-esque stuff.
yeah.
Who doesn't love fried chicken? See,
Well,
that was the conversation.
There's a big debate going on in here about Huey Magoo's.
Or anywhere else.
Anywhere
apparently.
else or Huey Magoo's. Andrew's still here. He can start it back up again.
Andrew, I'm proud of you. You're still here.
Andrew says to find true love with women are actually one of the only reasons to exist. Andrew, you can also find true love with animals and children.
And kittens.
I'm not talking bestiality here.
Just kittens.
Kittens. You can find true love with friends. You can't. I don't know about sexual love with friends, but hey, maybe you can.
Armand is telling us to shut the fuck up. Don't go down this road. Don't go down this road.
We love girls. Do you make metal or do you just enjoy metal? Like you're a metal head, but do you make metal or do you just enjoy it? Like you're just a consumer of metal pipes. The thing.
Consumer FBI.
I will try Huey Magoo's, man. I'll tell you, I'm gonna be down to. Oh, We Love Girls likes metal pipes and makes metal.
Okay.
I think, or is a consumer. Of metal. I forgot. I gave you like 3 options and you said both. I don't know which to choose anymore.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with that. You like metal pipes from Arby's and Okay. Oh, he makes the metal music. Okay.
If you got anything, or is it it's 11? We're here every Wednesday if you want to submit and have us listen to it.
All right. Nandrum says, we will. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all genuinely for real. I play a lot, but y'all help me for sure with my direction and my choices whenever I shift from grinding for music and keeping your doors open so we can ask questions is beyond appreciated. All right, enough gayness. Well, I love the gayness here, okay? I love being happy. Pirately. All right. Andrew says, all right, bet, John, tell me where you're at. I will come and give you homie kisses. I don't do homie kisses. I do homie hugs.
AKA homie kisses.
Yeah. All right. We Love Girls has played every instrument and not drugs. Okay.
He says, live that life and I'm good.
Oh, so are drugs and metal, like, you got to do them together?
You should technically, yeah. What are we doing if we're not straight edge?
You can make straight edge metal, isn't it called like Christian music?
Yeah.
Isn't that straight edge metal?
there is also non-Christian. But
I mean, listen to what they're telling. Jesus rose off a cross and died. and it's Easter. Have you heard of Jesus?
I want to see the biggest fucking Jesus pit ever.
I would go to that church.
I want you to beat the motherfucker next to his face in for Jesus.
It's called the Crusades.
I want you to wage war.
We did it in England for hundreds of years. Are you Muslim?
I want to see. Get your swords out. This is
Oh my God.
metal.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the fairy wings.
Oh, we get.
Subbed to Ralph.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much out there. Crusade we just went on.
Battle to the death in the Jesus pit.
It's called the arena in Rome.
Send the person next to you to heaven. I'm interested in this song
Isn't
coming
that just
up.
Viking metal?
Yeah, well, in
Power
Sweden,
metal.
it's called night metal with a
Oh,
K.
okay.
Yeah, but it's all the same.
You get to go to Valhalla in
Yeah,
that pit.
it's all the same.
Send them to Valhalla.
Send them to Valhalla. Oh, that got brutal. In that church? Fuck yeah.
All right. So we got Call Me Jimmy.
You just
Sent
sitting in
us
there.
something.
Yeah.
I mean, what time is it? It's 11
It
o'clock.
is 11. I think we could do 2 without going until midnight.
All right. We got Brody's in and Well Boy. I am really excited to hear this because
Same.
these two have met in the chat room. And yeah, this track is called Go Down Low. And he says, Well Boy hopped on a Brody's in beat. Okay, Brody, are you rapping or doing anything, or did he just get on the beat you made? Let us know in the chat room before we hear
Does
the
it go
song.
Brody before anybody starts singing, rapping? Satanic metal is really cool, actually. Anti-theist metal. God may or may not exist. Don't believe in religion.
We're all just here, existing.
Okay, so he got on the beat you made. Okay.
Baby, go down low. Baby, go down low. I wanna see you. Baby, go down low. Baby, go down low.
I almost feel like he's too close.
I think it's EQ boost.
You and me.
I think Brody said this wasn't mixed yet, right?
Okay, all right.
Okay, if it's not mixed,
I'm
right
gonna-
now he feels too close.
Yeah, he feels too close, or there's an EQ boost, but I'm going to say a good way to approach that is to choose the proper compressor, in which case you want to choose an LA2A here and then fiddle with that. If it gets muddier, put an EQ before it.
Because it's like, baby, go down.
Yeah.
And I almost feel like it needs to almost be like a. I wish like if A. Murray was singing this, it would be fire. But like he's doing it like so deep, where it's baby go down, and I almost feel like it needs to be like, I can't hit that.
Yes,
it's way out of my range, but it's way out of my range. But like I almost feel like it needs to be up a little bit. But y'all could also ignore that.
Thanks for the follow. Lick. Dig lick.
Finger lick and dig lick. Finger lick and dig lick.
Living like king, are you for it? Yeah.
Oh, it's mixed, but it needs a remix.
Girl, you come closer, make you one thing. Oh, girl, me, I'm feeling you. I hope you feeling me too. I can't lie, it's my room. With your presence, you make me flash.
Actually, really funny, Andrew.
Yeah, you make my lights bling.
Okay, I'm getting used to it. Like
It's
used to
still
the
a little-
vocals.
It's good.
It's in your face
A little
though.
bit over. Yeah.
We gonna shake it, that's it, move it, we gonna shake it, that's it, move it, to the rhythm and bass. We gonna shake it, that's it, move it, so me say, baby, go down low. Baby, go down low. I wanna see you. Baby, go down low. Baby, go down low. Yeah, she got a body, every goddess. Oh, it make me confess. Anytime she there for contest, my girl, every time she dey confess. Girl, it's me and you. Make it chop as soon. It's me and you. Be my Aisha, I could be your child. We gonna shake it, that's it, move it, to the rhythm and bass. We gonna shake it, that's it, move it, we gonna shake it, that's it, move it, to the rhythm and bass. We gonna shake it, that's it, move it, so we say, baby, go down low.
I think it might be a system.
Yeah.
Listen to the beat. The beat also is boosted in that range.
Baby, go down low.
We can take out the low like that.
I think it's a little mid. I don't think it's that. I think it's just. I just think it, in general, it's like this. War of Ages. No, I know. There's a couple really good Christian metal.
We were definitely joking.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm wondering if this is Brody who mixed it. I'm wondering if it's your space, your environment. I think that there's a boost in like somewhere between 100 and 300. A cut is what you're coming across in your space, and therefore you're compensating by boosting it. Because at first I was like, oh wow, the vocals are a little bit muddy, but then I was listening to the beat, and like the high end of the bass is also in that muddy range, and I'm wondering if they are actually at the proper levels compensated after the fact. Like it's good, but then you're like, oh, let me boost this because it's lacking in my space. Let me boost this other frequency because it's lacking in my space. And then now it's too much because it's not the mix that's wrong. It's the space that's like, maybe there's a node or something like a cancellation point, and you're trying to compensate for the fact that you're not getting enough of that frequency. That's my thought on the whole thing.
All right. Y'all may hate me for this, and honestly, take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt, because I think it can still stand on its own two legs, but I also feel like it's missing a lot. It doesn't feel complete, like song-wise.
Okay.
So it's like, yes, the baby go down low is stuck in your head, but either the beat's not doing enough, because he does the verse, he does the baby go down low, and I don't feel like there's the thing that brings you to the crescendo of the song.
I know what it needs.
Or anything like that. Like it's just the same pace throughout.
Yeah.
And I know like there's different changes in the beats and stuff like that, but I'm just like it just stays
It's just
the
one
same.
more thing that isn't quite there.
Yeah. It just stays the same pace.
I think I know what it is. I have a simple answer and I have a more complex answer. The more complex answer is kazoos.
I would love it.
My real answer is saxophone. It needs a Mr. Altismo with that reverb that we use on our theme song. Something going on in the background to just really, really fill that space up in the top. That would be my actual go-to.
Okay.
Or Mr. Altismo playing kazoo. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, saxophone on it might like in between like he does the baby go down low, boom, and then you get some stuff drop out, and then you get the saxophone solo, and then right back into the chorus or something like that.
Yep.
Maybe I don't. It's just like this
Or
is
let them
what
play over each other.
So this is what song I have like where I feel like I can compare it to. And this is like
Pull over that ass too fat. Oh.
yeah, woo, woo. Pull over there. Or ride on, ride on, ride on. You put the baby to the table. Okay.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Okay. All right. I
So
know
this is what
immediately where you're going with
This
this.
is where I feel the vibe needs to be. We're about to get an
At
ad on.
Granger.
Over
At
1
Granger.
million
The
products,
vibe
including the
is where you can buy.
Isn't that
at
that app?
Granger.
That app called Grinder?
Right.
All right.
Some jewels.
Yeah, this is the vibe I'm thinking. Even though it's still like a slightly different, but it's much more simpler than this. But like, listen to all the different things and the way it keeps taking you through the dynamics of it. I love this song, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I love it too. Are they
It's
going to fight?
It's still simple. It's a lot of space, a lot of breathing in
But
it.
their upper sound is like that shaker kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's not, and also the vocals aren't. It's not in your
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
It's a little pulled back more. But listen to this. It's breathing.
And that like marimba-ish.
Saxophone.
Yes, that's what I meant. Little.
Yeah, and now
Yeah.
we're about to go to the chorus and feel how it takes it up. You got guitar added in,
Yep.
just that little bit. And then when we get to this, the bridge,
Jules, baby.
now everything is added.
Mm-hmm. But very subtly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think that microphone's plugged in.
Oh, it's not. That pisses me off.
Yep.
I think it's a U87 though. No, it's not. It's too shiny.
Oh, it might be.
Yeah, or a T1A. Why didn't they just put a cable in it?
You had one job. Okay.
Yeah, I'll listen to that song all day. But yeah, that's what I'm like talking about and feel like it just with the song, it just feels like it's missing something.
It's like an onion.
Let's see, what are they talking about? Blah 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 blah. Nandrum
light
says
flute.
maybe more vocal stacks on a hook with left and right panning, give it the bigger feel. A synth lead or some kind of lead on it would go crazy. Let's see. Brodyson says, I honestly think I didn't make the beat in the right BPM for the genre. It isn't upbeat enough. It's like and then Miss Altismo says it's like an onion. It's got layers. And then Brodyson said this song is fire. It is fire.
I mean, you could put sax in there, but you could have it as just that. I mean, they're just going
subtle.
Like,
Literally.
That's it. And then little things like that, one or two little notes throughout. It's like when I build pop, I think about it like a cake. And so you got the lows, especially with the vocal down there. You got the lows, you got the base of the cake, you got your mids, which is everything else. I think you're just lacking that upper sound, which in what we just played was literally just the high end of it, like a shaker.
Let's listen to this a little bit more, like just back to
and then some screams and some double kicks. That is
wrong one.
Wrong song.
Wrong song. My bad.
Yeah, you sound a lot like Nandrum.
Tee Here we go.
If it loads,
it's a wave.
It's a wave.
We gonna shake it, shake it.
It's a little bit faster than the song I just played, O'Shea, but it's still, I think, at core has that similar feeling that you want to get from the song. Yeah. And now also his vocals kind of sound watery, and I guess that's the muddiness around them.
Yeah, I think
they're
so.
not as thin. It's like hurry, really, hurry.
Yeah.
And that's why it feels so close and not clean.
Yeah, but I feel the same way about the beat. Like, listen to the chop of the snare. It should be like pop. Instead, it's like very low mid, because I think it's how I truly believe it's the environment he was mixing it in.
I also feel like the vocal stacks are the same volume too, adding to the muddiness.
Yeah,
and it's 3 of them, 3 to 4 of them.
It needs
like
that's what it needs.
Like if it was like like baby go down low, and you hear that of a saxophone come in, baby, and then you already got the guitar in there. You got the melody and the
I wanna see you, baby go down low.
Someone is
yeah, so that there's a bunch of little things, I guess. That was actually a lot of stuff.
Just, a handful of little things.
Just re-record the song.
Yeah, just do it again. No problem.
No, but really, it's like, I think with those layers, I think they're too loud and they're adding to each other. And it's pushing the vocals in your face and also pushing up those frequency ranges.
Yeah.
Honestly, go on YouTube and look up. I'm going to post the song in the chat room. And I think use this as a reference mix. Or maybe find a high quality version of this song and then use it as a reference mix when it comes to the vocal mix. So there it is in the chat room for you.
There you go.
And see if you can get his vocals to be like as thin, but you can still have all those different like layers and ad libs happen. And then maybe think about adding some saxophone in there.
Or a kazoo.
You said that, man, it's just one vocal in there. I heard 3 or 4.
He sounds like a foghorn. And
what else? What else y'all talking about?
They're talking about doing hot girl shit.
Miss Altismo did say you can sprinkle a little bit of sex on it. Okay, Miss Altismo. He said he's gonna put his Arby's on it.
Smother it in what's the au jus sauce?
Yeah.
Only 2 tracks going.
It sounds like more. This is not 2 tracks, bro. Like,
she got it, but
I can't even get this microphone to resonate.
Anytime she did for contest, my girl every time she did confess. Girl, it's me and you.
that's one track.
Make a chop as soon. It's me.
Or is it the effects on it that make it sound?
Could be like a reverb.
Yeah.
This song needs like a Limp Bizkit level, going on in the background.
Okay. Somebody definitely misread. I don't misread anything.
Nah.
Everything I read
Perfect.
is
10 out of
on
10.
purpose. And that is the purpose of it. All right, what is the last one? Is Call Me Jimmy.
You got that other person that's a minute. I don't
Oh,
know.
Day 3? Day 3 was like, nah, bro, the bars is hard as hell, bro. Y'all gonna want to listen to this Instagram reel I sent you. Nah, just because it's an Instagram reel, I'm gonna pull it up. Like,
Okay.
After we
Okay.
listen to
Okay.
Call Me Day 3, are you still in here or is it Day?
Day.
All right, Day 3, are you still in here? If so, we will listen to your song. Call Me
Good.
Jimmy sent over a track called One More Round. He says, sent this in a few weeks ago. Just an updated mix with some added elements in there. Feels like a fuller song
A more
now.
full song.
It feels like a Arby's sandwich.
In your mouth. Okay. I like the kick already.
My daddy used to tell me he always had options. Shawty acting up, and you got two more that's solid. Don't be in no rush, falling fast and getting locked in. Now I barely trust, and I'm really
Day,
not
that scares me.
telling her I have no excuse. Telling him don't find someone new. Telling them won't fail again. The racket spins, I'm caught in the loop. Thinking that I'm up till I lose. Different book can't fit in the shoe. Always got a card up my sleeve. I'm a victim of my
I like this 1,000 times better.
I feel like this just needs a master at
Yeah,
this
it
point.
needs a master.
Never said it was my morals and my actions never linked up like I hope they would. Ain't nothing good.
I think the mix is phenomenal. Just master. Because it will bring it up and in your palate.
Yep. And just make it sparkle a little bit. And like make those mids happy.
Yeah, because I can just hear that bass like surrounding me.
Mm-hmm.
Love those. Great layers.
Yeah.
Don't see no ring on any finger of mine or yours. If you got secrets, baby, keep it outside the door. That's on my mama, ain't no drama we're fighting for. Your boo got people
Channeling his little Justin Justin Bieber.
Okay.
Justin Bieber.
Uh-huh.
Who they beat it up like I done left some homes away. Hurricanes will leave a mess.
It's really good, man.
I could use some self-respect. Hide away and self-reflect.
I would love to hear Jimmy work with like Caitlin Ellis.
Ooh. Or some Joe Fish.
Joe Fish? I mean, honestly, Nick playing sax over this would be crazy too. Working with Whiskey Way, Mozzarella.
Yeah.
Yo, here we go. The unwanted rap verse that's on the song.
All night. Finally, it's what I've been waiting for. This is great. Yeah, it's solid.
I don't like how it just cuts off.
Bad.
Jesus Christ.
That, throw it all out.
Oh,
yeah.
why did you do that? Like,
Let it fade. You were building for a long fade.
Right in the middle of like hitting like power notes and stuff. Jesus, why would you do that?
Please send in the chat that you're just like, ooh, it bounced wrong.
Oh, I don't know how to fade out in Pro Tools like 90% of the people who use Pro Tools. So it's just the song ended. It transitions into the next song. Ah, you made it.
Boo.
Can you let that song stand on its own and do it, and then have, if you're doing an album for some reason, put it on the album and let the album do that. But when you put it out, like actually,
the single version. Yeah,
make
take
a
that
single
part,
version.
loop it like 80 times, and then just put a logarithmic fade on it.
That's my only That's my main feedback. Get it mastered and
get it mastered.
Don't hurt us with the ending like that. Saxophone would be dope on it. Nick says we're pimping him out. He needs to start an OnlyFans for his sax.
You do that. Yeah.
His sax, his sex, and his Arby's.
Trying to do 33 songs in one night. Why?
Yeah, Dave. Why are you trying to do that?
Why? What are you trying to accomplish?
Did you watch something online and somebody was like, "This is how I overcame a writer's block and I became the better."
Somebody's like, the world record stands at 32 songs in one night.
He said it's the flow he can't control.
You can't control it. It's uncontrollable.
You don't write You are not instilling any. Oh, now I pulled out a I'm 16.
No.
Oh, you're not instilling much hope in me, man. And there's a lot of reasons why, but now you're 23. I'm so confused.
I'm 45.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Oh, he's on his 16th song and he's 23. And you don't write. You can't control the flow. I know, we're going to check it, man. We're going to check it. You say you don't write. You can't control the flow. You're making 33 songs in one night. You're on your 16th one. You're 23 years old. It sounds like no job. It sounds like not much structure. And it sounds like it's going to be very raw, man. Sounds like it's going to be very raw, unless you're lying to me.
This is hyper-produced.
This is my preconceived notions off of what you're telling me. So you're telling me you're honest.
What you're building right now.
My mind can completely change when I hear what you're doing, and then I'll ask you way more questions about why you're doing certain things. But this is just from hearing all of this and being in the industry for all these years I've been in the industry. You're not putting a lot of like everything you're saying is like a ooh, oh. You know, like when you see somebody constantly getting stabbed with swords. Every time you said something, it was just like stab, like oh. You said you're doing what you can, not what you can't. Wait, he said it's unmixed and unmastered. Obviously, I'm doing what I can, not what I can't. I love that energy. I'm always about tell me what you can do, do what you can. I love that energy. But why are you doing 33 in one night? Like, is that just like something you set for yourself? Is it a gimmick? Is it a marketing ploy? Like, what's the point? Do you think are you doing it because you think it's going to help you? Like, I know somebody who stayed up for 48 hours or 72 hours and was writing music, and they said when they were doing that, like the stuff that they wrote changed, and it's like obviously because your brain is hallucinating. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, of course. Like I could have told you that before you did it, but some people are searching for their prolific moment to unlock their brain. Some people do shrooms. Some people do a bunch of things. So is that why you're doing it? So you're making 33 songs in one night to focus on the flow.
Let's find out. Let's pull it up.
Listen, you can't tell. Okay, we're gonna pull it up. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off, y'all. Yeah. But also, Jimmy, amazing. Get it mastered. Maybe think about adding some saxophone in there, add some flavor. Please make a singles version. And Jimmy, keep sending music, man. Love it. Also, shouts out to you for getting your Justin Timberlake / Justin Bieber on. Love it. But this is by Day. It says, I was real before Anna spilled on Kendrick's tune. That's a language I'm not privy to. Okay. All right. It's an Instagram video, so let's. Why? Okay. I had to quadruple click on it. All right, Instagram. What we doing? Okay. Here we go. Can I rewind it? Let me refresh it. Hold on. Let me refresh it. Okay. Here we go.
Yo. It's a chillin' one though. I just came off and catch you with a one. I don't wanna feel that way. Yeah, because it's so long.
I love the comment. Yo, bitch gonna cry on this. All she can do, cuz. Real shit.
I don't know if it's coming on right now. Yeah, I just open my mouth and I frown. Yeah, I could smile at you, boy, it will come out the wrong way round. That's what it means to have your soul upside down. Yeah, I'm rewired differently, I know why now. How to get some space from the crowd to understand how to make this shit bounce and make the trap look like a clubhouse. I'm gone now. I tried to sign the deal to stay up now. If I leave this earth, I already did what I was supposed to. If you leave this earth, your bitch gon' cry, that's all she gon' do. Yo, then she on to the next nigga, I know. That's how cold it gets when you're the wrong way home. best so she could feel a home. Oh, I'm cuffing the best so she could ride at the back of the spy. You know it's time. Yeah. I lean back and then I'm sky high. I wonder if fireworks are going on outside. If not, could make them myself, make my own lives. Yeah.
All right.
Instagram said no.
Oh, okay. Why is it? Oh, okay. That was the end. Okay. All right. So you're just raw talent. Like, you're just raw.
Yeah.
Like,
Nick says I'd say these are sketches, not songs at this point. That's the way I stand also.
That's definitely what it is. Like, I don't even know where. So I'm going to post a link in the chat room, and I want you to check it out because it's our beginner guide to audio, and it has, like, everything you would need to, like, if you are beginning, because it definitely sounds like you are. So I would recommend that you check this out. We're posting it in the chat room right now. Boom. And read on it and get an idea, because right now it sounds like, you know, raw talent. You're just
sketching out ideas. Yeah.
Throwing ideas. And that's really it. Like,
yeah, that's the point. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, are you looking for an audience or are you trying to have this as a hobby and you're just doing it because it's fun? Because that's what it sounds like you're doing. Like, you're just doing it for fun.
And if you have stuff out and the point is to show people the process, I wouldn't. I would make it look like you, like, start the quote unquote behind the scenes aspect at like stage 2 or 3 where this is already figured out.
Oh, and he said the audience has to choose him. Okay. And then he says you can check actual songs I've mixed and mastered on Spotify. Why did you not send us one of those?
Why didn't you start with that?
Yeah, why did you not send us one of those? Why did you send us this? I get this is what you're doing right now, but why didn't you send us one that you have mixed and matched? Put your best foot forward.
Yeah.
Put it forward. And I wouldn't be sitting here talking about, man, you sound like a beginner. It's like I'm over here like, you sound like a beginner. Is this a hobby? Oh. Because, I mean, come on now. Come on now. I'm not looking anything up, by the way. Because I wouldn't even know what to look up. But, yeah, so I don't even know what to say anymore. Because I haven't heard your best foot forward.
I just had that realization that I don't have to do anything tomorrow.
It's crazy, ain't it?
It just keeps hitting me like a wave.
My tomorrow is literally almost the same, except I just don't have a class to teach.
Yeah. That's what my tomorrow is. It would be wake up and teach class, and I don't have...
Wow, I did not say I love feet, so put your best foot forward. That is an inaccurate quote.
Put your best foot forward and send me those feet pics.
You said your best foot forward isn't out yet? Okay, but thanks. But so, if you have songs mixed and mastered on Spotify.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
I'm so confused. So you got something out, and then, like, now is the time when you have something built that's like, okay, I need to hype what's getting ready to come out. So have like your single, have your demos, have something that you can send out to people like us.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah, granted, I do have a label, but say you go to a major record label or you release an EP. That should be a collection of the best. So when you're trying to impress somebody, you usually impress somebody with your artistic nature. You usually showcase the best if you're trying to impress somebody. If you are looking for help and assistance, you showcase something that you need help and assistance on. If you're looking for guidance, you showcase something that you need some form of guidance from. I am very confused at what your purpose is, period. And what it seems like based off of your responses is that you just do stuff.
Check out the stuff that I'm doing.
There is no direction point, and that's why I'm getting kind of confused. That's why I'm like, I don't know what to say because I don't know. Because you're like, I'm like, what? Well, you got stuff. You saying you got stuff mixed and mastered, but it's not your best. or it's not your best foot forward, or are you talking about like was that a joke about Nandum saying he likes feet? Because I sure enough didn't say that. So I'm just confused. I'm confused. Imagine,
if you will.
So I talk to some students about this sometimes. They always come to me and like, can you pitch me to Atlantic or pitch me to whoever? And I'm like, what do you have? Like, what am I pitching?
What am I you?
Yeah.
You want me to just carry you in like this?
And it's not even disrespect. But first thing I'm like, how you gonna make the money? And they're like, I'm like, if you can't tell me that, why would I pitch it?
Why would they listen?
Yeah, like what am I going there and saying? Like, hey, believe in this person. So that's like you're reminding me of students who will do that, where it's more like starry eyed, like they see it and they're like, man, I'm just fucking fire. And it's like there's a lot that goes into it, and there needs to be some guidance or something like that. But you have to know that you need it, or that what you're looking for, or what your object is, or what your goal is.
Don't send Nandrum the $100. Send me the $100 in your social security number. Nandrum.
Does anything I said make any sense?
No, it makes a ton of sense.
Okay.
But I also think that he just vamoosed.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Sadness.
Yeah. Didn't want to hear it?
No, I think he's still hanging out.
Let's find out.
Probably not.
Let's find out. Nope, I don't see him in the chat.
Great.
Yeah, that was the stupid. Cool, thanks, bye.
Yeah. I just want to show you guys this. The audience has to find him.
The audience has to.
Or maybe he started this because this is what he's just doing tonight.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that is a bad return on investment. Like, you working all night to go to everybody's chat to be like, hey, listen to my song.
I think he's autistic, man. Like, just being real, like, not even being funny. I think he's autistic.
Or starry-eyed, like you said.
I think he's autistic.
Yeah. Is that Wednesday?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it is. What we going to play to get up out of here, man? Something. Let's see. Let's go in here. Let's type in piano.
Piano. Oh, I think I know how to check that Python code. We'll do that.
Oh, we want to do some private school. I played some private school before. That song is 6 minutes long. I have way more songs in here with piano in it. I hate how Google search is so bad. Like Finder search is so bad when I have like so many things with piano and it's just like terrible. All right, whatever.
Things are hanging out, you guys.
Yeah,
while we look for music. Yep, let us know.
Yeah, what am I going to do? What